Chat, good evening. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, chat. Get hype. My freaking 3-year Twitch anniversary. Three years on Twitch, guys. Oh my god. Thank you for the support, for the whole journey. So much appreciated. I have a fun week of streams planned if you have not seen it on my my Twitter or on my Blue Sky. We have a few fun things going on for the stream too. I'm actually really excited. Tonight I have Blaqkcat on. Cat and I are going to be just hanging, chilling, and hunting some shiny Pokemon tonight, guys. It's going to be a good time. Thursday, we're going to go live early. We're going to go live around, at noon Eastern time. And I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts 1. We're going to run through Kingdom Hearts Run. Kingdom Hearts Run. Kingdom Hearts 1, chat. It's going to be fun. I promise I won't play it on my PlayStation this time and have a bunch of really strange audio glitches in the middle of the stream. We're going to do it on the PC version, which has come a long way since the last time we played it at my my very first weekend of streams 3 years ago. So, yeah, 3-year Tomiversary, literally. So we're going to do Kingdom Hearts, and then at 9 p.m. that same day, April 4th, that is officially my 3-year anniversary stream. At that point, at 9 p.m., we're going to do a 15 VTuber game of Among Us with proximity chat. I was on Darkspine's Among Us collab recently, and it was so much fun. It made me fiend for more. I need to play more Among Us chat. I need to, so we're going to do it. We're going to do it on my on the actual day of the anniversary. And then on Friday, chat, we're going to be debuting. Something I've wanted to do for a long time. In the back of my mind, I've wanted to do some kind of fun 3-year anniversary, like some way to revisit the Alola region that wasn't just like finishing up my Pokedex back before I had finished that. So, and I've also been really invested in a way to find how to present like all of the lore of the Alola region at once. So I'm gonna be debuting a very interesting type of Soul Link Nuzlocke. We're going to be playing Pokemon Sun and Ultra Moon at the same time. Me and my partner, Steph. That's Tropic Arcade on Twitch. We're going to be playing a Soul Link Nuzlocke of Sun and Ultra Moon. And there are going to be incentives through the whole week. You might see that big old thing on my my screen right there. We'll go over that real quick, and then we'll hop right into Pokemon Scarlet Violet, since we have Cat waiting for us, chat. But yes, we're going to be doing a Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke with my partner, Steph. We're going to do... I'll be playing... my partner will be playing Sun, and I will be playing Ultra Moon. And that way, we'll get to do a lot of really fun, chaotic things with the run. You get to see all the lore. As you can see, we have a little bit of a fundraiser for the channel. Every single sub is gonna be one vote to ban a starter that Steph and I cannot pick at the start of the run, chat. So that means that Steph and I will have to deliberate between the two of us on which starter we're going to have to pick. You get to eliminate one. So every sub is 1 point toward banning a starter. Alternatively, 250 bits also is 1 point to banning a starter. We do have some stretch goals. We have a 100 sub goal for the month of Kingdom Hearts 1 randomizer. I have been really wanting to go back and play a randomizer run. I've never done a randomizer run. That is something that, like, I, as a Kingdom Hearts, like, I don't want to call myself a speedrunner because I've never speedrun the game, but I can casually run through them very, very quickly, right? Let's just put it that way. But I've never done a randomizer run, and I think that would be so much fun. We also have some bits incentives to chat. A 25k bits group goal will get Tommy Fox a new outfit. We'll get a new outfit for my VTuber model, and we are going to decide as a community what outfit that'll be. You guys don't have the final say, but we're gonna talk together as a community if we hit this goal, and we'll get an outfit for Tommy Fox that that everybody wants to see. We're gonna take it a little bit further. We're gonna do bit incentives and gift sub incentives. Our bit incentives are pretty plain and simple, chat. 100 bits gets you 1 minute of me petting my little tail scarf. 500 bits gets you a PNG on screen for the whole month. 1k bits gets you Dizzy Tommy Fox for 5 minutes. Yeah, pretty simple and clean. I like that. I like that. Thank you, Octa. Wow, chat, you guys are so much funnier than me. I always say it. Octa's way funnier than me, guys. At 1k, why don't you get in here and explain the bits redeems, all right? No. At 1k bits, chat. This is per person incentives. At 1k bits, you get Dizzy Tommy Fox for 5 minutes. At 5k bits, you get Dizzy Tommy Fox for 30 minutes. At 10k bits, you get Dizzy Tommy Fox for the whole freaking stream. Also at 1k, 5k, and 10k bits, you get some cool emotes by my partner, Steph, that you can also see below. At 25k bits, you can unlock, you can choose and unlock our new 25k reward emote. If there's more than one person that does reach this incentive, then we'll get together as a group and decide it. The only rule is it's got to be a character from my stream brand. You know, Tommy Fox, Cynthia, a stream avatar, Zatch, what have you, something like that. Nothing, no sort of self-promo allowed on that one. Razamult brings me to my nice little disclaimer that I should probably add on this very, very complicated little square right here. But I will also be accepting tips, as bits incentives. $1 US will be 100 bits. So that's how I'll be able to do that. Quickly, we'll go back to the gift sub incentives. 2 subs, you get a PNG on screen for the whole month. 5 subs, you get no clothes Tommy Fox for 10 minutes. And 10 subs, you get Dizzy Tommy Fox for 45 minutes. And again, every sub is 1 point toward the starter ban vote. Finally, chat, the top bit donor and the top bit or tip donor, I should say, or the top sub gifter gets a custom stream avatar by Lurls. And we also have more Kingdom Hearts themed custom stream avatars by Lurls that'll be coming out as we play Kingdom Hearts. Oh my gosh, that is my spiel. Don't worry, this graphic will be on the screen at all times through the week. And if you're on mobile or if you find the formatting a little tough to read on your screen, you can refer to my Twitch bio. I have put this graphic in a panel for your convenience. That's my spiel, chat. That's my spiel. And we're gonna get ready shortly. Okay, chat. Let's go say hi to Cat. Let's go say hi to Cat. We kept Cat waiting quite a bit. Thanks for being a good sport, Cat. And thank you for being here. I'm so hyped to hunt shinies with you. All right, y'all. Let's go say hi. Hi, Cat.
Whoa.
Hyped to have you here. Oh my gosh, you're way ahead of me. You're good. You're good to go. Did you find a fun swarm?
I found one trio.
Oh, that's the one you're heading into? Okay, nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's happening.
We were like just discussing that off stream before we went live chat, that Wug Trio has like kind of a sick shiny.
Mm-hmm.
I have, oh, go on.
I was going to say it's blue and with a yellow nose, and I think that's adorable. And I need it.
No, me too. I need Wug Trio specifically. I have Wiglet, but even that was a gift from Steph.
Ooh.
So hi Cat, hi chat. How are you? How are you
Oh,
guys?
Hello. Happy 3-year anniversary. Let's go.
Dude, oh my god, thank you. Right? Like what the hell? 3 freaking years.
It's so, it feels short, but it also feels
right?
it feels like no time's passed, but like it's been 3 years.
I know. How long have you been streaming, Cat?
That's
3 years.
nuts.
Mine is coming up I think next week. is my
Yo,
3-year
okay, what the
affiliate.
hell?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we probably talked about this once before. You're a pandemic streamer? That what we
Yep.
call those? Yeah,
Yep.
Sitting around waiting for my job and then being like, oh, I guess this looks cool. Yeah, I'll try this out.
Yeah, something fun to do.
What was the first game you played on stream?
I played, well, okay, technically, I played Danganronpa
Okay.
V3 first, and then when I was like really serious about streaming, and I was like, I'm gonna do the thing, I played Fall Guys as my first game.
Okay. Oh yeah, Fall Guys was freaking. I almost forgot about that game.
Yeah, it was big. It was big a few years ago.
Right? What's the like the spiritual successor? You were also playing the one that's on the tip of my tongue. Party Animals? Is that what that's called? Was that a game?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's a pretty
That
fun
to
one.
me was like the spiritual successor to that game. Like, or at least trying to do the same kind of thing.
It's so good. It's so fun. So I know before Party Animals there was Gang Beasts, and I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I ever
that one
played
didn't
that one.
pop off as much, but Party Animals is like the one.
Yeah, Party Animals is definitely like the trendy one, like the one that it was destined for greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Sunlit Slumber. I am hunting big old question mark. I'm gonna look at the map as I go in. Cat has a cool target.
Heck yeah.
I'm ready
What's
to
the first
go.
game you
Oh, go.
streamed?
Okay, on my debut, I remember doing like a little PowerPoint, like a about me thing, and then I also remember. Do you want to do like a countdown? We'll do at the
yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
let's
All
do
right,
it.
3, 2, 1, go. There we go. I remember doing like my little about me presentation, and then oh my gosh, you have a shiny Reuniclus? That looks so cool.
Heck
Whoa,
yeah.
you're rocking a lot of shinies. Okay, okay.
These are my children.
Yeah, that was a flex of a roster right there. Man, okay, I remember playing Mario Kart, but then I also remember like okay, like I had trash voice filters. Like I'm crossing my fingers hoping this is not gonna age like cheese, and then like my voice filters are shit right now. But like I remember like my voice filters were so bad I sounded like I was in a tin can, and I remember like taking a break to like eat something.
Happy anniversary.
And then like coming back and being like, wow, I hated how my voice sounded. Like I'm sitting there like after coming back from eating food and then playing Mario Kart, and like I just feel like I have like food mouth in the mic, and I was so repulsed by that VOD. That's my memory of my 1 year, my first stream ever is doing my PowerPoint presentation, playing Mario Kart with viewers, because I was very inspired by my partner Steph, who was like really, really good at Mario Kart streams. And I thought, wow, that looks so easy. I could do that. And I did it for my debut. I was like, oh God, I can't fucking do that. I will never do that again.
I do remember Steph's Mario Kart streams. Those do stand out in my
Those
memory.
were so much fun. I freaking I miss the Mario Kart streams. I got a donation, so I gotta pull up my
Oh yeah. no
my
worries.
for some reason my doc doesn't show that. So thank
Oh, is that
you.
what those emails
Thank you in advance. Yeah. I will thank you in advance for the tip. Thank you. Get my little list up here now, as I also check for a shiny. Razmol, oh my freaking god. Razmol has tipped $100.
Hey
So
yo.
I'm gonna go ahead and in 2 seconds I will freaking add that. Razmol, if you want to do a PNG to put on the screen, you can. I'm gonna, here you go, chat, here you go. Even though I'm not doing anything technical, no lore, no deep lore, you get, I'm gonna pet my tail for you and show you my
Yes.
beans. Show you my beans.
We're so blessed this day.
Right? Yeah. Very, very blessed. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the pets. I'm glad you're enjoying this, chat. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Now I get to analyze Shiny Wug Trio before my eyes. Thank you very much, Razimul. I appreciate that. That definitely makes me... I'm doing the math on the fucking bits right now. Razimul, did you just get the 10K bit? Oh, wait, no, I wish... So I wish I could manually award you the emote. Like, I wish that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. If there's
Analyze
someone, like,
with my
donates
special
on a different
eyes.
platform, and then you can,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That would be nice.
But alas, I will still... I have to... It looks like I'm dizzy all stream, guys. So there's that. That's fine. That's fine.
Everywhere.
Right? Yeah. I'm just so mesmerized, chat. Octa, thank you for the
Takoki
gift
gifted a
sub.
tier 1 sub to like Ethy Dog.
Octa,
you gifted 2 gift subs. You're a freaking a mad lad. Okay, Octa. What's it gonna freaking be?
Takoki
And
gifted a
Razimul,
tier
you
1
also
sub
get
to
to
Fadam Snip.
y'all get to weigh in on this freaking starter ban real quick, huh?
uh-oh.
Yeah, right, Caden? I never bust this out. I just, it's just for you, chat. It's for special occasions. It's for special occasions. Yeah, you can DM it to me on Discord. And Razimul, if you also want to DM me on Discord, I think we're friends on Discord. The 10K bit emote, the PNG for the screen. Okay, that's what, and Razimul wants to do that. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Okay.
Ooh.
The 10K bits emote. Oh yeah, me and Steph call that the DreamWorks face, chat. That's the DreamWorks face. Like,
It really is.
dude, it definitely is. Are you kidding me? Here, I'll do it.
Hilarious.
I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Here it is, chat. Here it is. Here's the DreamWorks face. Okay. That's as close as my model's gonna get to it.
That's actually perfect.
Dude, every DreamWorks poster I've ever seen in my life, one character is grinning smugly. Oh my fucking god, and here's
Yes.
the PNG that Octa sent. Octa sent a PNG of Dream Drop Distance Sora holding a handful of nuts with the caption, "That's nuts." So thank you, Octa. Thank you very much. That just, that's gonna grace our presence for the week, chat. That's gonna grace our presence for the week.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
Someone was here recently and they said that they were hearing that sound redeem in another stream. They didn't know it was Sora all this time until they came to my stream.
No way.
And I kind of love that, actually.
Yes.
All right, let me get this. Let me get these Sora That's Nuts PNGs going. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Here it is, chat. Here it freaking is. That's
good.
nuts.
Hello, creature, please. So aggressive.
Oh yeah, Haluch is a
That's
freaking
nuts.
troll.
A
Yes,
menace.
that's nuts, chat. That's freaking nuts. Put it
That's
like
nuts.
here. And then we also have to put the art for that new little PNG. The DreamWorks face. Okay. When is there gonna be a DreamWorks face Blaqkcat emote?
Oh my god. I'll have to draw one.
Right? Yeah.
I've been doing more art lately. I can probably whip that out. Make that happen.
Right? You gotta give the furries what they want, cat.
Exactly.
DreamWorks, Dropworks, DistanceWorks. Oh my fucking god. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, my first game was Mario Kart. I like just crashed back into that train of thought. It was Mario Kart and little PowerPoint. Did you do a little like about me when you started?
No, I did that for my my like official debut.
Okay.
That was like, oh god, was that a year and a half ago now almost? Stop. Time is going by so quickly. But yeah, I did that for like the second little debut.
I'm looking for the art of that PNG for you, Bloom and Razamol. I'm like lost in PNG assets on so many folders leading up to like debuts. I spend so much time in Photoshop.
Oh my god, it's a lot.
Is it not? Yeah, uh-huh. I like, and I take for granted that I know Photoshop because I'll talk to like normie friends and they'll be like, how do you do that? Like what?
Yeah.
They can't wrap their head around it.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those skills you don't realize right away. When you think about streaming, you don't think about like, oh, I need to know Photoshop. But you absolutely do.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Or like some kind of equivalent. And I like, that was what I was like sinking my time into as like a teenager was Photoshop. And as an adult, this is what it translates into.
Yep. That was me in video editing.
Oh yeah, dude, oh my god, I wish I could go back in time and like do video editing, like, bruh. Oh my god, that is like, that's the skill of the future right there.
It really
the
is.
skill of the present, what the hell, yeah?
Oh my god, stop hiding.
Indiana Fox in the Temple of Asset folders. I'm in the Temple of Asset folders, chat. I'm fucking standing still over here, bruh. But we're vibing. Watch, I'm gonna trip over a shiny. It's standing there right behind that bush. You just don't know it yet. You just don't know it. That would actually be awesome.
That would be so sick.
That'd be so funny. Maybe it's here. Okay. There it is. Okay, chat. Here you go. Give the people what they want.
Woohoo. Oh, beautiful.
Right? Yeah. Good Steph artwork.
Mm-hmm. Steph make good art. 10 out of 10.
Right? Yeah. You definitely. Steph definitely. I said you thinking that Steph was in the call, but my partner's like feet behind me, chat. My partner. Steph definitely draws my character to life really well.
Mm-hmm.
Hello!
Okay, here we go. Tommy's finally gonna shiny hunt, chat. Welcome to chat,
Tommy,
Goku.
I sent you a DM.
Oh, did you really? Oh, let me see.
Just check it real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Just if you have a second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me figure that out.
Yeah.
How about that?
Um,
And I'll check.
I don't see a difference, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, all good.
We're vibing.
Thank you for showing me, though.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we're just getting started. My hunt goes non-existently, but Cat is very... You're like into a swarm, right?
Yeah, I'm I think 40 kills in,
Okay.
so soon I'll have full odds.
I'm so hyped that we both got a Minior. Like,
Yes.
it was like the same... It wasn't the same day, but it was like the same weekend. And when I was watching you do the hunt, that was literally the same exact spot. So I like kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
It also made me realize the spawn points are like predetermined.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't a bad spot either. Just like doing the counting, I think was just. It's better than having to check all of them individually.
Yeah. Oh,
For sure.
I think I'm gonna go for the little dung beetle guy.
Ooh.
Isn't he like rolling like a gold ball, the shiny?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that shiny. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
I remember when that Pokemon debuted, they were talking about like it having this cool new like signature ability where it can like revive a teammate or whatever, but I never ever see it used, like ever.
No, I don't recall that.
Yeah, like they were like saying it was like a psychic bug. It evolves into a psychic bug that has a cool new feature, and like I don't know, the idea of making a Pokemon battle like a 5v4 sounds like overpowered, but it just never happened.
Just did not pick up in the meta.
No, I guess not.
It's a shame.
Do you ever watch like I'll sometimes watch YouTube videos when I'm not participating in the meta and just like see a Pokemon's like usage trending. And I basically saw recently that Articuno, which is typically like a trash Pokemon, just like had its moment in the spotlight in years and years and years and years. Like it's just never been good. And
Yeah,
oh, go on. What were you gonna say?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was like, what are people doing with it? What are you talking about?
Like, okay, so it's so hard to explain. I'm like trying to remember the full explanation, but like essentially its typing is what is its downfall, and terrestrialization basically fixes that, because any Pokemon with bad typing, and in this case Articuno, you can just be like, well, I'm just not that type anymore, so whatever, now it's not a drawback.
That's true.
And there just even like the buff to ice type as a whole, like with it buffing, now it buffs Articuno's defenses when before hail wasn't doing that, but now snow does. So Articuno just has like it's not even a moment in the sun, it's more like it's a moment in the snow, really.
The blizzard, it's finally happening.
But yeah, and like someone went to a recent tournament with it, and it had like a full ice type move set, and people were memeing on it like this is like the move set you would use in 5th grade is trending in a regional tournament right now, like like just like all offense the same type. And I it's so weird that I can't even really remember the reason for all the full move set, but it was one of those things where I was like, wow, okay, I thought I'd seen it all.
Wow. That's so wild to me. Like, I don't know. Excuse me. I've always just thought Articuno just wasn't great. Excuse me. So to hear that, I'm just like, wait.
Yeah, right.
Blowing my mind a little bit. Dang.
I feel like people hit the drawing board with terrestrialization, and then like unprecedented things happen. Like it's just like not possible to know what can be done until it's done, sort of thing.
I would love to see Reuniclus in the spotlight. I want a competitively viable Reuniclus. I think it can happen. So if you EV train it up with its HP especially, it can get pretty bulky, pretty beefy at like 400 HP. I don't know.
Does it also, I think it has, is it Magic Guard is one of its abilities?
Yeah, I think so.
That in itself with its bulk is good right there.
Yeah.
Because he can like, oh, go on, what were you say?
I was just saying, I think it would be fun.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I'm
no,
not biased.
definitely. I think I've had my butt kicked by a Reuniclus a few times back in the Gen 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay, Trick Rooms, chat says. Trick Rooms, like, hurts my brain.
It's tough. It's really hard, especially when you're fighting against someone who can also use Trick Room. Because then it's like a mind game.
You're like, yeah,
outplay each other.
yeah. That sounds frustrating. Steph used a Trick Room team in Galar, and like I basically watched my partner learn competitive battling, going into competitive battling with a Trick Room team, and I was just like, whoa, that's gonna position your brain to do some crazy crap that I can't even comprehend, bro.
Yeah. What?
Like, yeah,
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I could never. I will never.
What are these doing here? Get these rooms out of here.
My
Unless you're
style
shiny.
with like, I know, right? Unless you're shiny. I've never seen a shiny Revaroom.
It's gold.
Oh,
Yeah. Whoops.
okay.
Looks really sick.
But welcome in, everyone. Thanks for hanging, chat.
Yeah. Now, for the counting method, it has to be 13 Pokemon like on your screen.
On your
right?
screen,
Okay. But if like I don't know, if it's not just the individual, like an isolated hunt, then I guess it doesn't matter.
I know
I'm gonna see it.
the sandwich kind of complicates it, or the general buff makes it a little more complicated, but you can, it's like if you're in an outbreak, you can kind of position where things spawn.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna run around. That's gonna be my best bet.
Okay, did you get got by any April Fool's things at all? I'm gullible as hell, so I got by like a bunch of crap.
Oh no. Okay, one almost got me.
Okay.
Where they were saying that after they're done with their activities this year, Paramore is gonna like retire and like
Oh no!
focus on like their own individual things. And I was like, nah!
I found a shiny, by the way, but continue.
Oh, no way. What is it?
Yeah, oh, Relor, the one I was looking for, so I got
Nice.
lucky.
Harry, let's go. And that was it. That was the story. Like,
Okay,
not
so
Paramore.
Paramore got you. Okay, okay. I am embarrassed to say that fake Pokemon Twitter account that announced that Legends Arceus was coming out earlier. Did you? I don't know if yeah. There was a tweet that was like, "Greetings, trainers. Legends Arceus was previously scheduled for a 2025 release, but will now be released early. Like 2024?" And I was just like, no. Like me and Steph were like, I was talking about it, like, and then I had to tell my partner. I was like, wait, no, I got fucking got.
Yeah, like you think about it a second time, and you're like, no.
Yep. So
I
that
know what
happened
day
to
it
me,
is.
you guys. That happened
Aw,
to
man.
me.
Ah.
And then, okay, there was another thing that got me, but I can't remember what it was. I'm so gullible, chat. I'm so freaking gullible.
It's tricky. April 1st is just hard to navigate in general.
Right? Yeah, it is. It is. Usually I honestly stay off Twitter because I'm just like, I'm so stupid. I'm gonna fall for something.
Yeah. Like
I'm gonna fall for something and tweet about it, which would be worse than just quietly falling for something.
Oh my god. Like, oh no, now other people know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh yeah, and my April Fool's joke to you, chat, was that I totally didn't accidentally hit go live last night and pose in front of a green screen for 80 seconds before realizing I was live, and then speed deleting the VOD. That was totally intentional, chat.
Definitely
That
didn't see
was
that
intentional.
notification in
April
Discord.
frickin' Fools, chat. Yeah, You saw nothing.
Definitely didn't check Discord and think
Yeah.
I missed something.
Bro, right? I know. Like, I had people in my Discord who were like, oh yeah, I see you deleting those ping notifications.
Nuh-uh.
I was like, whoops. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Ender, I have no idea what you're talking about, Ender. I have no idea. Yeah, okay, Kaden says, I saw that. No, none of you saw anything. Nothing happened. That wasn't real. That was a figment of your imagination.
Exactly. Come on, chat.
It wasn't real, chat.
It was just a dream. It was a collective dream.
Uh-huh.
All right, Woke Trio. I'm gonna need you to appear.
I'm gonna do, okay, let's see. Ooh, I don't know what Larvesta's shiny looks like. Is that one that's like...
That's the moth, right? The
yeah, the little
fire
baby
moth?
moth, yeah.
Okay, I
Is
think
he
it's
like-
like a
he-
gold kind of, like a
Okay,
yellowish.
so noticeable then.
Yeah, like where there's red, there's yellow.
Okay.
I think.
Don't need to be afraid of looking at it in a distance. Okay.
I think it's noticeable.
Yeah.
That Relor was really noticeable. I saw it. Like on your
I know,
screen.
yeah. It has
Whoa.
like the cool reflective like texture they gave Magnemite, like that metallic texture.
It's so good.
It really is. I like it a lot.
I think it's one of the best textures they've added to a Pokemon game in a while.
Uh-huh.
Like, it just really brings all of those Pokemon to life in a way that has never been done. Absolutely amazing.
So I forget, you did not play Dynamax Raid Adventures in Sword and Shield DLC, no?
Correct.
Oh my
I did
gosh,
not.
Cat, the odds for shinies in that are crazy.
I've heard.
It's like 1 in 100, and you can shiny hunt like almost every legendary. And I'm sitting here like, I might do like a, I might do a new save file just for like a roll at certain shinies.
Ooh.
Okay, do you have any shiny legendaries like from non-giveaways? Have you ever like run into one or like soft reset for one?
I don't think so. Because you said non-giveaways, and that just eliminated.
That's like the only
all the ones I was
way.
thinking of.
I mean, it's only happened to me once, and it was in the Dynamax Raid Adventures. I got a shiny Uxie. Is that how you say that one? The gold-headed Lake Trio legendary.
Okay. What color is that?
So its whole body is gold, and so is Azelf and Mesprit. They're both gold.
That's sick.
Yeah, it actually really is, honestly.
I like
And
that a lot. That's a good one.
yeah, it's no, it's pretty good. And I'm updating this. There we go. Okay, I was like procrastinating updating that visual guide. Thank you again, Razmalt, for the very generous tip. I really appreciate that.
Heck yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can find some more shiny. So, okay, Larvesta's orange. This little guy is holding a gold ball. Ooh. Oh, the music is loud. Oh, or it's just being weird. Okay, here I can turn that one off, and then I'll turn my game music on for a little bit. Let's try that. I have not listened to the Scarlet Violet soundtrack in a while, for as much as I play the game.
It's nice to come back to every now and then. 'Cause I also don't listen to it very often. So like, going back in, I'm like, oh yeah, it's actually really nice. Until you get sick of it.
Yeah, yeah. There's when I would shiny hunt, there's a few background music, so I'm like, okay, I gotta lower. Oh, game music's a little loud. Okay, let me about right there. That should be a little better.
True MVP.
Yeah, thank you, Steph. I don't like this spawn. Is your Wug Trio spawn good?
It's like 5 at a time or 6 at a time. So
Oh,
it's,
weird.
It's not the worst. Well, I guess because we don't have encounter power.
Oh yeah, and those ones they spawn like in the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have about 6 here on my screen. So I think it's just a matter of running back and forth until I find it, which isn't bad. How much time is left on our sandwich? 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then another one. I'm like
I gotta-
checking all the other Pokemon too. Like, what are you looking like?
Whoa, my game is fucking frozen. Wow, that was crazy.
Whoa, I see
it just
it.
like it just got stuck.
Hello?
Ranking
That's so
main
scary.
Pokemon games based on their OSTs.
Ooh.
Okay. What's your
Okay,
favorite?
okay.
Oh, what are your like your favorite like 2 or 3 right off the bat, Cat? Like which ones
Okay.
jump out to you?
You're asking me or chat?
You.
Oh, okay.
And then also yeah, chat you too, but you too, Cat.
Let's see. Gen 3.
Okay.
The trumpets just go so hard.
I love all the memes about water trumpets. Uh-huh.
Yes. Gen 5.
Yeah, Gen 5 has okay, every time I use the word sound font, like a DJ somewhere like gets really angry and like writes a big like long post about how that's a mean word to use. So but
Really?
I've like all my like my DJ friends, they're all like, ugh, I hate when people use that word. And I'm over here like a
Really?
non-DJ, I'm like, fuck me, I'm still gonna use that word. Yeah,
Yo, what does that
uh-huh.
mean? What are the implications there? Wait.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, okay, is that like, does that show that I'm a casual when it comes to listening to music or interpreting music? But either way, what I was
normies?
gonna say, yeah, I'm a music normie, I guess. But my music normie ass is gonna say that the sound font of Generation 5 is really like unique.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. I like Gen 5 a lot. So you said Gen 5, Gen 3, and...
I'm trying to think of the last one.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I like Gen 1 just for the nostalgia.
Fair.
And
I like a lot of the remixes in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee.
Yes.
The town theme remixes for Pikachu Eevee are very good.
They are super good. The trainer fights are also really
Yeah,
good
those
too.
are good too.
I can't think of the music for. Well, Alola had pretty good music too. Now I'm thinking about Gen 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hate Kalos so much you erased it from your brain and put Alola there instead. No.
Oh my god.
But actually,
just so-
same, so no harm, no foul. No.
So inconsequential.
Right.
Like truly, I don't even remember playing Kalos. Like it's a blip.
Dude, it is a blip. It really is. It was like the time in my life that makes it a blip. I was like playing 3DS games, but not like super invested in Pokemon, but still playing it. But I don't know.
Yeah. It's like I'm trying to think. Gen 5 happened. I'm gonna age myself here. I think Gen 5 was while I was in college. So
Yeah,
I was
same.
playing a lot with my friends, and I remember that. But I think Kalos came at a time where I was like trying to get my life together.
Yeah.
So it just took a back seat. Like I just didn't have as much free time to
Yeah, that's
be a
fair.
gamer. And then
That-
Alola came out when I was in Japan, and that was really fun.
What brought you to Japan, by the way?
I studied it in school, and studied abroad there over one
What?
summer.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I
so a
absolutely
summer
loved it.
semester?
Yeah. No, well, it was like a month.
Wow.
It's not a whole semester, but like,
That's
you
cool.
know, long enough.
Oh yeah. Hey, 30 days away from freaking another country?
Yeah, my first time being like traveling internationally and like staying somewhere without my family. It was intense.
Yeah. Okay. So Caden says
It's
y'all were
the
in college
19
during
heart,
Gen
it's
5.
the
I feel so
19
young
gaze,
now.
it's the 19 heart.
Chat, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know what words like I go to work and I want you to know I say things like, "Oh my gosh, that's so skibbity riz," and like people your age look at me like I'm fucking insane.
Yes.
Like-
that is boomer language.
Dude, yeah. Like I'm fucking old, chat. I was telling one of my coworkers recently, they're like mid-20s. They're like, "Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so dreading 30." And I'm over here like turning 34 in a few months. I'm like, it's really not that bad. And they're like, "Yeah, I really hope not." I'm like, "What am I, am I like an old man in a walker to you? Like, what the hell?"
So
Bruh.
funny.
Yeah,
But we did the same thing.
yeah, right, I know.
It's so funny.
So favorite background music? Okay, even though I'm like been here since Gen 1, guys. Okay, my top 3 might surprise like the nostalgia lovers. Like my top 3 soundtracks for Pokemon are my first one is Alola. I love Alola. I think that one's amazing. There's a lot, like Lily's theme is good. All the characters have good like motifs. All the route music is really good. The Alola region has like a cool motif. They like spin it in like almost all the background music.
Yeah.
I like I also like Galar. So many of the route themes are really good. I'm not a fan of like the bagpipe heavy tracks. Not that I don't like the sound of bagpipes, but like it's just not for me. The composition is not for me. But I like a lot of like the route themes. I like a lot of the town themes. Toby Fox has that cool battle theme that he gets to do.
Yes. Yeah.
What else? And then my third pick is actually Scarlet Violet. Like we were kind of making fun of some of the route themes, but like the Area Zero theme is good. All the all the like the rival motifs are really good. I like the reactive music. And then just like the Gen 5 throwbacks are pretty good too.
Yeah. The has it been long enough? Can I spoil the game?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You can.
The professor fight is literally one of my favorite Pokemon tracks of all time.
Dude, yeah, that one goes really hard.
It
Oh
goes
man, I
so
forgot
hard.
about Legends Arceus, which is also really, really good too.
Oh, it's true.
That one gets honorable mention, okay, Chad? I'm allowed to pick 4.
Yeah.
That one was so good. The Blueberry
Yeah,
Elite Four theme, it was good, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I was so sad because they spoiled me with all the Gen 5 music, and like the Gen 5 Elite Four theme is kind of a banger, and like I didn't get a remix of that, so I kind of had like my hand out, like, gimme Game Freak, come on, you already showed me I'm in Unova now, like, deliver again. And then like that was the one like Unova theme. They're like, you know what? No, this one's new. And I was you know, not a hater, but not a super fan, I guess.
They're trying to hold out until they give us the remake.
Yeah,
The
when I
super
have
scary
with me and my great grandchildren. I'm not mad that we're skipping Unova. I'm really not. If we're skipping Unova, then I'm not upset. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I like your theory that they just didn't announce it because they didn't want people to like overhype it, or like they learned their lesson from.
But maybe it's just not happening. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not. But I like to hold out hope. I like that theory. 'Cause what are they going to release for the holidays otherwise? What's
Yeah.
coming?
Yeah, literally. Thank you for the raid.
Welcome,
Hoodies, art,
Raiders.
and tea. What were you streaming? We're playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet, and we're just kind of freaking vibing.
Yeah, my sandwich ran out. Get a new one.
Yeah, no, we gotta get it too. Hoodie raid. I don't wear hoodies because I'm like, okay, like I do wear hoodies, but not often. First of all, I live in Florida, so like
yeah.
once in a blue moon, can I even get like? No, I won't say once in a blue moon. Like it gets cold. It gets cold here. In fact, it's like getting cold on a weirder schedule now. like you just kind of go outside. You're like, huh, global warming's definitely a thing. Like it'll be cold like really later month.
But Tommy, how can global warming if I come to Congress with a bag of ice?
Bro, right? Oh my God. How is it?
Not?
Yeah, exactly. I can keep this ice cube in a refrigerated room, so global warming is probably not real, right? Is that? Yeah, that was. I got a new hoodie. Okay, yes, you're not wrong. I did recently get a hoodie. Let me fix the audio. I gotta leave the call and come back really quick.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, I did get a new hoodie. It has Stitch and Angel on it, and it's super freaking cute.
That is cute.
Anytime I see Stitch and Angel merchandise in the wild, I'm like, oh my God, I need it. And then I usually find a way to acquire it.
I feel like that was such like a formative movie for us. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know a single person who doesn't enjoy Lilo and Stitch.
No, yeah, you're so right. I like agree with that. It's definitely it was like a formative years movie for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Zafu, I can't even remember what I said 2 seconds ago. Don't worry about it.
I know, me either.
Wasn't
Yeah.
important.
ADHD go burr. Yeah. Yeah.
The speed of light.
Yeah, uh-huh. I get my shiny sandwich on. I want another one. I want another shiny dung beetle.
Yeah.
He has the weirdest face. Like,
Does it?
yeah, it has
I haven't
it's
looked
it's
closely.
underneath the body. It's so ugly.
What? Is that like anatomically correct for beetles?
I don't know. They gave it like a really like stupid looking face. It's like, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Let me find it. I think I can
Okay.
go. Yeah, I can. I can go in my storage and find him real quick. Oh, here he is. He's right here. Okay. How do I? Oh no. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, in the 3DS era, you used to be able to like touch the model and it would do the attack animation, but I don't know if
Yeah.
there's like an equivalent here. Like, is there a button I can press? Pokedex pick. Yeah,
Oh.
maybe the Pokedex picture shows it. Yeah, you're right. Let me see. That's a good idea. All right.
Good thinking, Caden.
Right?
So smart.
Okay, let's see. Guess I'll probably have to sort it alphabetically because I have no idea what number it is. Oh, wait, no, here.
No.
There it is. Yeah, look at his freaking face. Like, is he upside down there? Is that its
What?
mouth? Is it like, yeah, I think that's its mouth on the top.
Oh.
Isn't that strange?
Why are we like this? What's going on?
Yeah. So, like, those are like thick, hairy eyebrows and then like a mini Squidward nose. Like, bro, what?
I am a sucker for the thick eyebrows, but I think they lose me with the rest of it.
Right, yeah, I like the thick eyebrows. His face is just so, like, silly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Fluffy. Yeah, 3 freaking years, chat. 3 freaking years.
You did that.
I know, right? What the hell?
Like, a lot of people don't. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, that's kind of wild.
That's not to say that, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be disparaging or anything.
No,
It's
no,
just
no.
A lot of people just don't make it that long.
Like-
It's hard.
Okay, I never saw regular show. I don't know if that's, like, a big sin among, like, my audience or whatever. But, like, I've never seen much of regular show. And, oh my god, you were waiting for me patiently that whole time. Thank you.
No worries.
And so when I cite this meme, I hardly know the context, but there's like a 2-frame picture of like all the characters over like sitting on like a cliff overlooking a sunset, and then like a time lapse where like all of them are like gone or deceased or passed on, and then there's only like one character left. And like that's what like the VTubing thing reminds me of when I look back on like year 2, year 1. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, yeah, I'm still fucking, here I am, still doing my thing.
Yes. There are a lot of people who just dropped off over the years. That's so true. I know exactly what meme you're talking about, too. I think it's related to the finale, which I never saw.
Oh, is that the
so-
finale? Oh my gosh, am I spoiling
Something.
Adventure Time? Or I almost said Adventure Time, oh my god. Am I spoiling regular show right now?
I don't think so. I don't think they all die. This is probably fine.
Right, yeah. Someone lives and most of them die. The end. No
fine.
big deal. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure the raccoon lives, so.
Mage Kai with the lore says one of them is immortal. Okay, okay.
Oh, that's right.
Don't they work
Okay.
at like a fucking gas station or something? Like, what is the? I think I've seen the pilot more than I've seen the actual show. I think I'm referencing the pilot actually when I say that.
Yeah. So they actually work at a park,
Okay.
like Parks and Rec, kind of like just one individual park.
Okay.
Under
Very.
this one gumball man. And,
So it's furry cartoon Parks and Rec.
well, every episode starts off really mundane, like, oh, we have to put away these chairs.
Yeah.
Because we just had a big event at the park and now the chairs need to be put away. And then you
Okay.
end up in a separate dimension fighting goblins and demons. And it's just,
Well,
it's just how
okay.
it goes. Every episode. There was one where they played rock, paper, scissors.
Uh-huh.
And they like ended up in a different dimension. And they like,
What?
I don't know, they like summoned some incantation that wasn't supposed to happen because they played too much rock, paper, scissors. It was crazy. It's a fun show.
That is wild. Yeah. Mage Kai says it's an absurd show.
It is.
The early seasons were good, says Steph. Okay. I've
Yes.
heard outsider looking in that it becomes like a soap opera about a character's like relationship forever and ever towards the end. And like
That would
don't-
surprise me. Yeah.
I don't know, I like so outsider looking into me, like I know more about regular show memes than I do about actual regular show.
That is funny. I would
Yeah.
say give those first episodes, like those first couple seasons, a watch.
Okay. Thought this was a family stream? No. No, I'm 18 plus now. But Cat is family friendly, but you get to
That is true.
do your thing on the stream.
Yeah, I can say.
You can say bad word, but no pressures.
I was trying to think of a funny bad word to say.
Right? Yeah.
I could say fiddlesticks.
fiddlesticks is very profane, chat. That's a
Super.
big one for Cat.
It is. You'll never hear me say it again.
Yeah, no clothes. I while I was typing that redeem too, I was like, if I was not a VTuber, this would be so fucking weird. Like, yeah, no big deal. For just a few subs, I'll take my clothes off, you know. But I'm
Yeah.
a freaking furry cartoon character, so.
It would fit the shirtless meme that was going around for a while, right?
Oh yeah. So like, okay, with like the
meta.
whole furry aesthetic of like, yeah, like basically that. Like, does your character wear like a shirt? Do you have like an outfit? Like, when you conceived your character design, like, do you have like an outfit that your character has or wears or like?
No.
No.
I truly just pictured her as a cat, just a black cat, just walking around on all fours, just chilling. It wasn't until after I started like looking into furry things where like, maybe I should give her a sweater. Maybe she
Okay.
should walk on twos instead. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
weird.
How long have you like? Okay, I'm not gonna say identified as a furry because like you don't need to like identify as a furry, I guess. But like, how long have you like observed like furry as an internet subculture and then like dived in and participated?
I have observed it since I was a teenager. Like it's been all over the internet for so long.
Yeah.
But I didn't start like participating or like getting into it until maybe 6 months to a year after I started streaming because furries came to me because I was just playing a cat.
Okay.
Online. People were
Fluffy
like, "Oh,
underscore
cat,
Owls gifted a tier
you are
1 sub
furry."
to
And I was
Vapor
like,
Bobble.
No, but that's cool. I'll hang with y'all.
Okay, so you were literally having chatters coming in and saying
Fluffy
like, "You're
underscore
a
Owls
furry," and
gifted
you're
a
like,
tier 1 sub
I
to
guess, I guess.
Well, they would ask, like, are you a
21,025.
furry or like or assume, you know?
Okay. Yeah, true. Fluffy,
like,
thank you so much.
Fluffy underscore
What the
Owls
heck?
gifted a tier 1 sub to
What?
Bikemina
Five freaking subs. Okay,
1245.
Fluffy, okay.
Let's go.
You need me to
Fluffy.
freaking. You need me to be naked.
Fluffy
Here you
underscore
go.
Owls
Here you
gifted
go.
a tier 1 sub to
Are
Joseph
you
underscore
amused?
Bernal.
Are you amused? I
This is
conceived
Tommy all
this
the time.
character design. I know, right? Literally, I was like,
Fluffy
I conceived
underscore
the character
Towels
design
gifted a tier
with
1
him
sub to
naked.
Casmut.
So this is not offensive. This is not offensive, chat. But there you go. There you go. Here's naked Tommy Fox. Here you go. Such good fluff. I know, yeah, there is a lot of chest fluff on the Tommy Fox. You're not wrong.
It's so nostalgic to see it again.
I know, right? It's kind of a blast from the past. Like the like what's like the look? I wouldn't call it Disney because Disney characters are like partially clothed. It's like the I guess Looney Tunes, right? Where they have like
Yeah.
they're naked, but they're like acceptably naked within the context of whatever like is going on in their show.
Yes, yeah. I think they're the only ones to do it.
Right? Thank you, Fluffy. Okay, y'all. Can you, if you have not, if you've already like contributed, can you go ahead and put your votes for the starter ban in the Discord, and I'll update that at the next Shiny Sandwich or break. Thank you again, everyone, for the support. But rest assured, your bits and subs are weighted toward what starter you want to ban. So Fluffy and Razamol and Octa and others, please feel free if you see that the redeem qualifies you. Please feel free to put in the just do it in the general chat in my Discord for now. We'll make a subboard for it very soon, and we'll count those votes. You want to ban? You want to ban Sobble? You want to ban Sobble?
I'm looking at all three and I'm like, which one would I pick? Because I love all three of them.
I know Alola had really good starters, I have to say.
Yeah. Wait, Sobble wasn't Alola.
Oh, do I have the wrong fucking starter? What's the name of the one? Oh my gosh, that's so
Poplio.
fucking funny. Wow. Awkward. Boomer Tommy got his starter Pokemon mixed up.
That's okay.
Let's. Oh, I can fix it real quick. It's pretty easy actually. But oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Wow. Whoops. Okay, here we go, chat. Let's fix that right up. Come on,
Like,
I
I
gotta go
love
to the-
Sobble. I was like, wait.
One day we'll do a Galar run through. But I'm just
Highly recommend it.
I know I'm actually really liking watching you and Jamie play through that. That is that's been very fun.
It's been a blast. Last stream was a massacre, though. I think we lost like 5.
No. Oh
Yeah.
God.
It was a gym fight.
I am kind of scared for Sun Moon with like the totem fights.
Yeah. Aren't
But-
those like stupid stacked? Like,
Dude, yeah, some of them I was like looking at the encounters. I was like, one of them basically like guarantees rain, and like he calls a backup Pokemon that will summon rain if you try to fight it. Like there, he gets a stat boost right when they start. Like it's pretty freaking torturous, honestly.
Yikes.
I'm scared, but it's gonna be so much fun. And
What are-
oh, go on.
I'm
What were you gonna
sorry,
say?
yeah. No, you go on.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you have any like rule sets or anything, like any level caps or anything like that.
So we're gonna do the thing where we're gonna meet the level cap of the totem Pokemon or the next like trial captain boss or something like that. We're also gonna do a thing where I don't want to spoil it entirely, but chat is gonna have a way to help and hinder with bits and subs in a really like
Ooh.
funny, interesting way that I think you guys are really gonna enjoy. So please tune in on Friday. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of interesting ways chat can affect the pace of the run.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. Like when, in fact, like I'll tell you all about it behind closed doors, but I want chat to be surprised.
Heck yeah.
Sorry,
That's
chat.
fun.
I freaking love you guys. You know.
It's at 9, right?
Yeah, the Pokemon. I'm gonna start earlier on that day. We're gonna do Pokemon. Me and Steph until from noon Eastern time to like maybe around like 8:30, and then I'm gonna go on like a brief break, and we're gonna set up Among Us and go right in.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging for my actual. The 4th is my actual stream anniversary. Like that's the first time I ever hit like go live. So that'll be like the day I'm doing Kingdom. Or oh my gosh, wow, I'm getting my days mixed up. No, what the hell? I'm so freaking. I'm counting these Pokemon and I'm mixing up my own schedule. Chat. Wow, apologies. No,
Oh,
we're Kingdom Hearts and Among Us on Thursday. Friday at noon, I'll be doing the Pokemon Sun Moon stuff, where you guys will be able to do some funny, fun stuff with the team building and everything.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So Friday's gonna be fun.
I will absolutely be there. Can't wait to see the shenanigans.
Do you think they're keeping mass outbreaks in Legends Z? I have absolutely no idea what to expect for Legends ZA Silly Squid. I really have no idea. I would think there's some. I mean, it's a main series Pokemon game. They know that we love our shiny hunting, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them give us some. Like, there's traditionally a mechanic to do it nowadays, right?
Right. I wonder if they'll switch it up, only because it's a new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because what was the... Well, my brain's going 3 different directions. Sorry. I was
Same
just thinking
always, so
that-
no big deal.
I was just thinking, like, what if they imitated the Kalos way of shiny hunting? But then I know they didn't do that.
With like
For- Arceus,
there was like the chain fishing, right?
I think.
I think that was a thing where like depending on like they didn't like make a whole big thing of it, but I remember like there was a mechanic where as long as a fish didn't like escape, like you didn't reel in like nothing for a turn, you were chaining.
Right.
And then you could fish for something in Kalos? That I might be full of shit.
That sounds familiar.
And then there was the Friend Safari in Kalos too, which I actually really liked. But like Friend Safari, basically like everybody's friend code, the way like you were assigned a type of Pokemon, and like say you had normal type, I had flying type, we would add each other on 3DS. You'd go to this building called the Friend Safari, and it would say, "Oh, what Friend Safari do you want to visit?" You'd click my name, and you go to like a tiny bush. I'm talking like, I think it's like 5 by 5 tiles, bro. It's a bush, and it only has 3 Pokemon of my assigned type. So you basically add as many friends as you can, and then Friend Safari has a huge boosted shiny rate for that small pool of Pokemon.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they had perfect IVs, so that was like your way of like getting started competitively in Gen 6 was Friend Safari.
Oh.
And you were really, really popular on message boards if you had a normal type Friend Safari, because then you were giving people Dittos.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, everybody wants their breeder Dittos, so that was like how you got your breeder Dittos in Gen 6 when it just dropped.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't start shiny hunting until Alola, so like I'm not super familiar with the different.
Okay, so you hunted in
methods
Alola?
pre-Alola. That was I think it was the buddy system, right? SOS calls.
I
in the
think
wild.
so, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I got a shiny Butterfree and a Ditto that way.
Nice.
And those were like, the Caterpie, I was kind of like, I was just chaining and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I found one? Let's see how long I can go. And then Caterpie showed up and I was like, hey, I guess I got one.
Hey,
But
let's go.
Ditto, I was like, I kind of just wanted like an imposter Ditto. I knew I wanted to like breed competitively. That's like one of my signature tactics in competitive Pokemon is imposter Scarf Ditto. And so I wanted one at the start of Gen 7 and I found a shiny Ditto and I rolled with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's such a good color too.
I know, like the it's like a cyan blue, like
And I like how Mew is the same color too.
oh yeah, it is like it is literally like the same blue. That's so true. Yeah, there's a lot of blue and pink Pokemon that like they'll swap into those colors.
Yeah. I know Psyduck is in pink, but Psyduck is a very similar blue too.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
that's
good.
such a good one.
Blue shinies rock. They're so good.
Yeah, they really are. And like by comparison, it's funny how much everyone like has a disdain for like the green, like the puke green shinies.
I'm one of them.
I know, no, it very rarely is that ever good, and they can't make up their mind. Like, I remember distinctly, like, there's a shiny Espeon that like an NPC trainer has in like Fire Red and Leaf Green, really late game, and it's like this like fluorescent green. It's like vibrantly green, and then the other generations onward, it's just nowhere near that same color, and the lighting changes that they do every generation just change like the hint of green that it is all the time. It's just one of those shinies that I'm just like, you're having a bad time, Espeon. You're getting shafted.
And like, I think it would look really cool if they stuck to like that fluorescent, like alien green.
Yeah.
But it's
They
just
don't.
it's not happening.
They like straight up use like a vomit green sometimes.
Yeah. I'm like, man, just should have made it purple. You should have just made it purple. And called it a day.
Right. So, okay, I'm going back to like content creation and like furry fandom. You were on Twitch and your audience was coming to you asking you if you were furry.
Kind of, or just like, I think just a lot of furry people were coming around.
Okay.
So that was kind of just like my first-hand exposure to furries. Like,
So
it was always from a distance before. Like, I never like talked to furries before.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
So like, what did you like? What does Blaqkcat do on the internet pre VTubing days? Like, what's your internet origins?
Oh my god.
As much as you want, like whatever you want to share. There's no pressure to go
Yeah.
in detail.
No, it's just the before times. Like, I'm trying to think
Right?
about what I used to do.
I was on DeviantArt a lot of the time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was like where I was at. DeviantArt and a lot of like pro boards forums. The pre-Twitter days, the like YouTube the dawn of YouTube days.
Yeah. Man, I miss pro boards and like,
Oh my gosh, the
remember
simplicity.
Vision Free?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was like truly old.
DeviantArt, did they fall from grace? What do they do? Do they something
Oh,
AI
God.
AI art? Is that my guess?
AI art and like pushing for people to like buy, like, I don't know if they're pushing for people to buy AI art or if they're just pushing AI art in general right now. Like,
No way. What?
yeah, it's
That's
just
crazy,
not,
bro.
it's not the same as it used to be. 'Cause I was also on DeviantArt in
Back in the days.
really, really back in the day. Yeah.
Sparkle Dog, wolf art of all your favorite fandoms.
Yes. You had those little badges in your about
Oh my
me
god, the
section.
stamps.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stamps.
Where you're just like making like your statements about yourself and
Uh-huh.
you're being edgy and cool and trendy. Oh my god, I remember those so much.
Like a wolf on the inside, just silly
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
uh-huh. Oh my gosh, DeviantArt stamps. What a freaking era.
For real.
Were,
Yeah, what a
did you ever like okay, I never participated in LiveJournal, but like I've always like outsider looked into that community like back in the day and had a lot of friends that were on LiveJournal, and that was like I attribute LiveJournal to like the pre-Tumblr era, like that's where if you were into Tumblr, you were probably into LiveJournal before if you were on the internet at the time. That's like
Yep.
my assessment of it.
No, I agree. Like any of like LiveJournal, Zanga, like any of blogging websites, like those were all pre-Tumblr.
The
sure.
pre-Tumblr, man. I'll be honest with you. I was never a heavy Tumblr user. I was definitely a lurker.
Mm. Oh, I had Tumblr. I was all about Tumblr for a couple years there.
I had gone through phases where I had like I love like running an inspo blog. That's just like or like a mood board kind of blog. That's just like what I do with it for like a small amount of time, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done with this for now.
Yeah.
But it's always
I think
fun.
that's the best way to use it.
Yeah. There's
Stay out of discourse, stay out of fandoms.
Don't super hulock yourself
That's
into
nuts.
what's the guy's name? I don't even know what I'm
The
saying.
Onceler?
Yeah, thank you. Oh my god, thank you.
Got you.
Even though that was a nonsense word salad sentence, you were still able to finish that. I'm really impressed.
Yes.
A onceler? Like yeah, literally though. Literally.
You can take a girl out of Tumblr, but you can't take Tumblr out of the girl. It's in there.
That's freaking funny. No, yeah, like super hulock and like the whole onceler stuff, like all of that was like, yeah, Tumblr sexy mans. That's really the word I'm looking for. Not the onceler. Yes, Caden, the onceler. The onceler.
Yes. The man, the myth, the Onceler.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I did.
Okay, I actually also saw it. So to know the full context behind the movie, that the internet just fascinated over that character, it actually really baffled me. I didn't understand.
I think people just entirely took this character out of the context of the movie and made it into its own separate entity. And it's just like, oh, okay. It's like, that's not what I took all, but you all seem to really think it's about. So
yeah. No, literally. Thank you for the bits, John.
Let's go.
It's not relevant to the movie at all, right? Yeah, it doesn't. It really actually does not look relevant at all. And then like, I'm trying to think of like what other things from Tumblr I've observed outsider looking in. I keep seeing this Pokemon here and thinking the yellow is a gold ball.
Oh no.
This is the troll of my spawn right here.
Oh my god. Little.
He's not being cooperative. Is that what that one's called? Flittle? Okay. What does it evolve into? The name. No, I think you're right. The ostrich. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, Esper or something.
Okay, no, yeah, that's it. Esper? Is it just Esper? Or no, that's the guy from... Oh my god. Espathra. Thank you, Caden.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hate that I'm starting to not know the names of Pokemon right off the bat.
I know, I feel old.
You ever see that thing where they say that like if you've played Pokemon for X amount of years, there's like a part of your brain that's like dedicated to like the knowledge of storing all the names or whatever?
No, but
I'm pretty sure that part of my brain is huge.
Yes.
Don't ask me to do anything important, chat. Just ask me to recite Pokemon from Gens 1 through 4.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember my dad would be like, I don't understand. Like you're not getting these math problems or whatever, but like you
But
can
you can tell
name
me
all
what
these
level
Pokemon.
Blastoise evolves and learns Hydro Pump.
Yeah. And I'm just like, yep, special interest.
Right?
So
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, that's
Math
so
means
true.
nothing to me emotionally.
Bro, I wish... Dude, if I had a special interest in math, that would be so fucking cool and useful and practical. But
Right?
instead, I know everything about Pokemon. Like, fine, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, I
Yep,
wish I
yep,
was a
yep.
history buff, guys. I wish.
Man. You'd be inundated with curse knowledge, I think.
Oh my god, I know, right?
Like
Most history buffs are. I like every history buff friend that like finds an opportunity to flex their cursed history fact knowledge.
Mm-hmm. I listened to this one podcast called The Dollop. And
Okay.
these two guys, the comedians who just talk about random history stories, either talk about like a person or an event that happened. And it's all American history too. And there's just so many things that have happened and so many people that have existed. It's just like, how did you not know about this? How do they not teach this in schools? Like it's wild how much there is going on and how much we just don't know about American history in general. It's a good podcast. It's absolutely wild.
I love, like, okay, so when I say that I like listening to podcasts, I couldn't tell you, like, which ones I've listened to by name, but I always enjoy the experience of, like, sitting down and listening to, like, I don't know, like, a conversation like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a good one, and like they're both funny, and they both just have like funny little inputs that they put in here and there. Podcasts are really good for like stuff like this, like shiny hunting, where
Yeah.
I want my brain to be occupied by something.
Yeah,
Instead of
true.
two people talking.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's usually when I'm doing it too, like, just having it on in the background and, like,
Mm-hmm.
like absorbing the information while doing whatever task I'm doing.
Yep. Or like driving. Another
Oh,
one I
yeah.
like to do.
So, like, first of all, like, road trips for me, like, I don't dislike them. I thought I disliked them, but, like, growing up, I just realized I don't like driving around with my family. But going on long road trips with my partner is so fun. I just love, like, it's like who I'm with if I'm enjoying a
Yes.
road trip. Like, driving, like, commuting or driving a long drive myself, like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
And I'll usually listen to music or a podcast or something.
I think the company you keep definitely makes or breaks a road trip.
Oh my god, yeah. And like I'm one of 3 boys, and so it would be like all 5 of us, my siblings and parents, like crammed into a car, and it was just like not fun, not
Oh
fun.
my god. Like, I'm an only child, and I literally cannot imagine having a child in the car with me for a long road
Dude,
trip.
oh my, it's like it is not fun. And being in the back of the car with 2 other bodies, like it
Yeah.
sucks,
You're squished back there.
right?
Someone's in the middle seat. It sucks.
You ever do like the childhood ADHD thing where it's like you're like staring out the window and just like dissociating and imagining something or other alongside the car with you? I always see memes about that, and I'm like, yeah, that was me in the car
That was absolutely me in the car.
playing
I
with
thought
my
everyone
Game Boy
did that.
Wormlight too. Yeah, I know, right? Bro, the Game Boy Wormlight. That's like another thing. That's like a vivid childhood memory I have, is like being in the back of my car for like, I don't even know what commute is going on in my childhood that it's nighttime. Maybe like a trip to like Disney or something, the Florida resident that I am. And I'm sitting there with like my little Game Boy Wormlight, like just like barely able to see the screen. Did you ever have that thing as a kid?
Yeah, I did.
Bro.
Yeah.
Just like creating a giant glare, and you're
Mm-hmm.
paying for it for some reason.
Yeah.
You're like, this does not
I-
achieve what it's supposed to, but here I am.
Nope. And I remember thinking to myself, like, man, I wonder if one day Game Boys will be lit.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just won't have. I won't need this light. Like, it'll just have a light. Like, my brain couldn't conceive of a backlight. I was just like, I wonder if it'll ever just have. I'll be able to see it at night.
This is the Boomer Shiny Hunt stream, chat. This is the back in my day segment of the stream.
Yes. Oh, Kai had one of the magnifying glass screens. I
Yes.
did too.
I had
Yes.
one of those too, Mage Kai. I loved that thing. Yeah, the Game Boy Advance SP backlight was freaking revolutionary.
It was so good.
There's like oh, go on.
No, I was gonna say my life changed that day.
Oh my god,
So
yeah.
good.
There's like an alternate timeline where like I'll never forget like that like phase between Gen 2 and 3 in Pokemon, like where they were like transitioning to the Game Boy Advance. Somehow all the advertising for Gen 3 Pokemon like completely eluded me. And I like
Oh, that's a shiny Indeedee. I'm sorry.
no way, nice. What? Really?
Yeah.
What?
There it is.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't think I would have noticed that one.
It's tricky. It's just the hair.
Yeah, oh,
It's purple.
oh, I see, I see.
Yep.
Good find.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Like I'm literally trying to follow my train of thought. My fucking brain, bro.
Okay, we're talking about the backlights.
Right? I'm
Game Boy
sitting here.
Advance?
Like, yeah, it was Game Boy Advance related. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Gen 3, Gen 2 and 3. There's like an alternate universe, guys, where like I don't pick Pokemon back up between the Gen 2, Gen 3, like lol, because I missed all the advertising for Gen 3. And then like one day, one of my like childhood friends comes over for the first time in a while and is like absolutely obsessed with Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and has a Game Boy Advance. And like literally, guys, my friend leaves. I beg my dad to get me a Game Boy Advance, you guys.
Aw.
I beg my dad to get me a Game Boy Advance and the new Pokemon game. And like, I didn't get it right away, but I did eventually get it. And like, oh my god, I was so hyped. Ruby and Sapphire is like such a nostalgic era for me. Like, because that was where I was like, okay, yeah, I briefly looked away at Pokemon, but I don't think I've ever looked away at it since.
That's amazing. I love that your friend like
Pivoted me
changed the
back into, dude,
trajectory.
I know, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Same with Kingdom Hearts, dude. Like, okay, I was like, so being a boy and being one of 3 boys, you're like definitely subject to like, I mean, peer pressure is just a thing in general, but like the peer pressure to not be allowed to like Kingdom Hearts as one of 3 boys in like middle school at the time that came out. Oh my god, like I was having a hard time wanting to play that game. Like part of me was like giving into the peer pressure of not like thinking a Disney game was cool and blah blah blah. And like one day, dude, my like childhood best friend like comes into my stream every now and then. Like he comes in and he's like, "Hey, I rented Kingdom Hearts. Let's play it." Cat, we were up till like 4 in the morning playing that game, like marathoning the game, and it's a single player game where you're like taking turns like playing it. Like we were obsessed.
That's so fun. And like the excitement of like discovering all the new things and like playing through the game.
The
Oh my God, I'm sure that
PlayStation
was
2
blast.
platforming era, like when the internet, like when GameFAQs was where you'd go to learn something about a game, like, and you had to read it in text. Oh my god.
I miss that. I genuinely miss when you knew nothing about a game.
I know,
And, like,
it's so true.
You had to like really, someone had to figure it out somehow, whether it was game guide or just like happenstance, and you find it online in like the most obscure place.
Yeah.
Man.
No, yeah, like I jokingly call it Web 1.0. Like it, like just, I don't know. Flash was still around, chat. Back in my day, all the Neopets website loaded. I don't even play Neopets. That's a shout out for you over there, Steph.
Heck yeah.
Steph's is so like Neopets coded at all times.
I love it. I love
Rab,
the
welcome
resurgence.
in.
Hi, Rab. I am flying for our next sandwich. Unless you want to do
Okay, yeah, no, we can go over
a
there.
type sandwich. Up to you entirely.
Oh no, I'm down to do a type sandwich. I'll do that.
Okay.
What type do you want? You pick. I'll just roll with it. I have a flying
Uh,
type. I got picky pack.
You have flying type, you said?
Yeah. Did you say you wanted flying?
Oh, no.
Oh, you were flying. You're saying in game. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, my bad. Yeah. Whatever type you want.
All good. What do I have?
I'm doing well, Rab. Thanks for hanging.
I do not want to hunt for a flittle. I think that's a mistake.
Oh God. The 5 pixels. Yeah. Kat, did you ever play Team Fortress 2 back in the day?
No.
I like picked that. I say I picked it up recently. I didn't really pick it up recently. I like reinstalled it, and I'll like entertain myself and play it every now and then. And I fiend on it, honestly.
Yeah.
Rab, you were playing it recently, right? We were in like a community stream. I think you were in the lobby with me. We were like heavy medic duoing and kind of kicking ass.
Let's go. I love
Right?
that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind doing a water sandwich actually. 'Cause
Okay,
I could,
yeah, we can do that.
go for Wug Trio again, or I could do Cedra.
Ooh.
Like part of me wants to re-roll, but part of me is like, I want that Wug Trio.
Right? No,
But
I'm
you
down
know
to do
what?
water.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna re-roll.
You're gonna re-roll?
I believe.
I'll re-roll
Believe in the
too.
heart
I'll do
of
it
the
for the
slowpoke.
thrill. Believe in the heart of the slowpoke, right? Yeah. Oh my god, if we find it. Chad, I want you to know we were trying to line up a slowpoke outbreak before stream, and we just could not. It just did not come to us.
Challenge level impossible.
Yeah. But I will
I-
look for a water type.
I reset for an hour. I kid you not. Of course, I was like doing other stuff too, but like I was literally trying.
Yeah, you're like,
just-
wow, 60 minutes later and nothing.
Yeah, like where are you?
Okay, I'm gonna
Ooh,
go
little Charcadet.
back for Dreadnought. Any opportunity I have to hunt this guy, I take it.
Dreadnought? Okay. So you got water.
Yeah, Command F is like game FAQs, game facts, Mage Kai. That's like how I learned the importance of Command F, Control F, just like finding text in a document. That's where childhood Tommy learned that.
Yes.
It's like, well, I need to know where where the encounter tables for this route in Hoenn. That's like what I would look up.
Oh, horsey. Okay,
Oh, nice.
I'm good.
Cool. I'll set up a union circle.
Let's go.
Fluffy, did you ever post a PNG in the general chat Discord? Because if you want to do that, I will put a PNG on screen for you. Okay, I'm on the internet. Join group.
Are there any events coming
Oh,
up?
I
haven't-
did join. I meant to say forum. So they did like a baby Pokemon like outbreak event, but I was kind of like, me and Steph were kind of laughing about it. You know, like Steph was like, I'm insulted. There's no Togepi in this baby Pokemon event.
Huh?
Yeah, like, well, because Togepi's not in the roster of this game.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to know, it's literally because Togekiss was like the most obnoxious, overused troll in Galar meta. Oh my god.
Mm.
Like, Togekiss is a beast. So they were like, you know what? Maybe just one season, one generation where everyone and their mother doesn't have Togekiss on their team. So I get it. I get it. But they already added other Pokemon. Like, they added Hisui and Voltorb into the game. So, like, they could have added Togepi to the game for the Baby Swarm thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flinch Hacks. Uh-huh. Like, literally, Togekiss was so annoying. And I love Togekiss. That's, like, one of my... That is my go-to, one of 3 in my Battle Tower team.
Ooh. Yeah, Togekiss is pretty beefy. Pretty good.
Yeah. They brought Incineroar back and buffed it. I know. I don't know what they were thinking with that, I'll be honest with you.
Violence.
Yeah.
Pure and utter violence.
They just, like, they see how much the internet loves it, and they're like, he has to stay relevant. So here we go.
Yep. Put him in Smash. We gotta keep him around.
Yeah, right? The Pokemon Smash roster is Incineroar, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, Lucario, and Greninja, is it? And Pokemon Trainer, I think.
Yes.
Greninja
Yes.
always throws me off. Like, I don't love Gen 6, chat. I don't hate Gen 6, but I was just not... I don't know. I just like,
Mhm.
I don't know. Greninja. He's just, he's there for me.
Yeah.
He's just kind of there. Oh, I didn't get you in there. My bad. At least I can back out when it's just me.
Oh yeah. All good. I can admire your Relor.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, Zeraora in Smash would have been a cool pick for Alola, but then they really didn't end up doing anything with him.
They put him in Pokemon Unite. He was pretty good there.
Oh, I forgot about that actually.
Mhm.
It's cucumber, right? I actually have all the
Yeah.
ingredients.
I can put in peppers.
You're okay. I honestly actually already mashed through it.
Okay.
Oh, if you
I
have
will-
if you have salt, I need salt because I don't have salt.
Okay, let's see.
Delphox was
3
mid.
salts.
Okay, you're one of the Delphox was mid people. I like Delphox's design. I like that it's different from
Yeah.
Braixen. What movie is with Zeraora again? Is that like in the Ash reboot universe? Is that what that is? I don't think I've seen the Zeraora movie, or maybe I have and I just don't remember it. Oh, Kat, did you ever see the CGI remake of the first movie, the Pokemon the first movie, where Ash has like
No.
teeth? Bro, it's so cursed.
He has teeth?
It's so fucking cursed.
Oh, no.
Me and Steph went to watch it, and like part of like the nostalgia for that movie to me is like the soundtrack, and like, oh, is Discord crunchy? Oh, hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Hold on. There we go. Yeah, Ash has teeth. They all have teeth. It's really cursed. Hi, Drew. It's very cursed. It's like
Drew.
very, very cursed.
I hate that.
They like remake the music entirely, and it's not great. And like I want to say it's nostalgic, but I kind of remember falling asleep towards the end of it, and I don't think I saw the end.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and
How
like
you know it wasn't great.
yeah, and meanwhile, by comparison, like when I watched the first one, oh my god, like, did you see the first one? You saw the first one when you were a kid, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
dude. The soundtrack to it just like moves me to tears at times, and like
Mhm.
not having that music for it kind of like botched it for me.
Yeah.
And again, I can't stress this enough. Ash had teeth in 3D, and that was scary.
Why would you do that? who thought that was a good idea?
Drew says,
It
my friends
worked."
watched it stoned and it was weird. It was weird sober, but it's probably even weirder stoned.
I can't imagine. My God.
Yeah, chat. Back in my day, in the original airing of the movie, when Donphan was the newest Pokemon that we got to see that time.
Oh my God. We watched it in my Discord very recently, and I was trying to like emphasize to people like we
How
didn't know
important
what
that was,
Pokemon
dude.
was.
I know
Like,
that
no
was
one
that
knew what
was
that
the moment. Like your
was.
ass was in the seat at the theater, like hearing the cool Pokemon theme remix for the movie, and you're introduced to a new Pokemon. Like
Yeah.
that was fucking crazy, guys.
like brain chemistry changed for forever.
Uh-huh,
Like it's
yeah, the Donphan reveal.
it was a moment.
It was. Yeah, he had good animation. That whole battle like sticks out in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Movie.
I was talking about like the have you watched Pokemon Horizons yet, Kat? I think I might ask you that recently, but
That's the new one, right? The
Yeah,
newest
uh-huh.
one. I watched the first episode and I was just like, I'm kind of bored.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When we finished the first episode, I turned to Steph and I literally was like, "Okay, we're gonna watch more than the first episode, but that was kind of mid." Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't really impressed by the first episode. Are you watching it on Netflix with the dub, or are you watching sub somewhere?
I'm watching it subbed. I think on Netflix I watched it subbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could watch it subbed on
think.
Netflix.
Am I like sometimes I like think I'm watching something subbed and it like
No,
If it's
valid.
actually
Yeah.
dubbed, I
No,
don't
because you
remember.
consume so much media. No, I mean, and
Yeah.
like, no, I feel that. But we're
Either
watching
way, I
like,
did watch it.
no, yeah, that's fair. I like, I don't know, like Ligo's just like internal monologuing a lot in the first few episodes, and it like puts me to sleep, and then like,
Mm.
I don't know. It grew on me though, I will say. And one thing that I really do like a lot is like the fight scenes in the new anime. They're a lot more like entertaining than like when I was a kid watching the anime. I don't know, they would like reuse a lot of frames a lot for like
Yes.
the combat footage.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. That alone might convince me to try again.
Yeah, like, and I've honestly, like, I hate that I'm getting spoiled, so I'll avoid, like, talking about the details, but, like, I'm seeing, like, spoiler details of, like, a recent fight, and, like, while I'm, like, salty I'm spoiled, I was kind of just like, okay, wow, the fight choreography is, like, so much better and so much more entertaining.
Ooh, okay. Then I'll definitely tune in. 'Cause that was one of my favorite things about, like, watching Pokemon.
Yeah.
Was the fights. And, like, who's gonna win? I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably Ash, but maybe not.
Yeah, right, maybe not. And if he does, maybe he'll cheese his way through it.
Right, exactly.
Do you miss Ash? It's been over a year. Or do you miss like the presence of the character, or is it like largely unnoticed to you?
I'm not gonna lie, I avoided watching the goodbye episodes so that he could just be around in my brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like-
No, I feel that. Uh-huh.
I close my eyes, it's not real.
I want you to know, like, because I play Master ZX a lot, and I was there to pull Ash when he was like in that game for that small window. And like I like turn to Steph very often and I'm like, if I didn't have this character in this game, I would like, that's like my copium that the character still exists. I'm like, yeah, he's
Aw.
chilling. He's in Paseo vibing with every Pokemon character ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything's fine.
yeah, right? Everything's fine. He's gonna be back. No big deal.
Do you think he'll get a cameo? Or do
I
you think it's
really-
truly done?
No, I think this is okay, personally, this is like my theory about it all. I think this is a test phase. I don't think they're ready to make any hard commitments yet. Because, I mean, like, this could be a point of no return, and, like, what if, like, I'll spin you a hypothetical. What if Horizons just, like, in the grand scheme, just fucking sucks, and everybody, like, misses Ash so much that it flops? Like,
Right.
they need to fall back on the ability to bring the character back, I think. But
think
then
you're right.
so I think whether or not it's like cameos or the occasional like that alternate universe that they're spinning where he has like the movie universe where he like we pretty much only see him in Pikachu. Like maybe he'll get more of those. Like I don't really know. Me personally, like I feel like they're waiting to see what happens. There was a statement by God, I can't remember the name of the person or their like title in like the hierarchy of the Pokemon company, but like they were basically, it was like a big nothing burger of a statement, but it basically said like, on the note of Ash returning, like it was like, oh yeah, something along the lines of like, the viewer should use their imagination to remember Ash and Pikachu and just know that they're off to adventures and the world of Pokemon is full of possibilities, so who knows what the future holds. That was like,
Okay.
yeah, it was literally, it was like, we're not gonna say we're not gonna bring him back, and we're not gonna say he's gone forever. So use your
Right.
imagination if you miss him, and who knows in the meantime. Like that was like the paraphrase of the statement.
Okay.
So I feel like that means don't give us a yes. Don't tell me to say yes or no because I won't say yes or no, says Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he could make a cameo. And if he did, I don't think they would time skip him because that I think would be that's another point of no return. I hear people talk about that a lot. Are we going to get a time skip Ash if we get an appearance?
They can't.
Wouldn't that be weird?
They would also lose their demographic.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't that be strange?
Entirely.
Like,
Yeah.
like they finally like just decided, yeah, he aged up. Like, that would
He
be
can't.
that would be controversial, right? I know it's
would.
weird.
Like I don't want Ash to be my age. I want him to be
I
young
know,
forever.
right? Yeah, I know. Oh god, I think I would die inside like a little bit. Like, damn, my
Yeah.
childhood's really dead. I can't cling to Ash Ketchum anymore.
Right.
They didn't even give me the grace of allowing him to exist off screen. Now he's a fucking old man too. Yeah.
That would literally be the worst.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, Ash and your Mary Sue fanfic OC get married and have kids and no, oh my god.
Everything's beautiful. Nothing hurts.
Yeah, nothing hurts. Everything's beautiful, right? No thanks, says Drew. Yeah, right. Ash will be in Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh man, the level of airheadedness between Ash Ketchum and Sora Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
I don't know how they would manage.
They wouldn't.
They would need one smart person among their ranks to be able to function.
Whomst.
Right? Yeah. We can bring Brock back. He's there too. He's in Kingdom Hearts 4.
Okay. Speaking of Brock, how did you feel about the Tracy?
Like when they
took Brock
replaced
away
him.
for a season. Yeah.
I was upset by it as a kid, honestly. And it didn't make me not like Tracy because I actually watched enough of the Orange Islands arcs to like grow fond of the character. But seeing Brock taken away was like, it was sad. I liked that character a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Like even in like all the Pokemon movies, he gets like the sentimental opening monologue about the world of Pokemon. Like sometimes it's a narrator, sometimes it's Brock. In my memory, I couldn't tell you like which movies are which, but I don't know. When Brock left, it was so like, it was sad. Like not even bittersweet, just sad.
Yeah, and it felt abrupt too. Like I still don't understand why they did that. Like creatively.
Think honestly, Kat, I think what it was, I read this a while ago, and maybe I'm like baiting myself into believing this, or maybe this is true. I can't recall. So maybe someone could fact check me, but I think what I read was Pokemon at this point had gotten international appeal, and they were worried that Brock would be a stereotype when Brock would be perceived as like a stereotype overseas. So they got rid of the character, much to the audience's like not approval. So they brought Brock back. I think that was literally it.
Interesting. Okay.
And like Tracy's cool. I like Tracy. Steph said it. He's goofy, but yeah, I really like Brock. And I think that really was the decision behind it. Maybe I'm wrong. I remember reading that somewhere sometime. Bulbapedia documented that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. So it's documented somewhere. I read it somewhere, but yeah. Okay. Take it with a grain of salt.
Okay. I see.
Moss, welcome in. Thank you. 3 freaking years, right?
Ooh. What concert? Oh, it sounds fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What concert did you get back from? Steph was looking at concert tickets for the Jonas Brothers, who are coming back to Florida, I think.
Ooh, you going?
Yeah, honestly, last time I didn't, but I want to like maybe try to go.
Do it.
Now, mind you, chat, I know nothing of the Jonas Brothers. Like, Steph has to clarify, like, on a daily basis, which one is which.
Oh my god, Steph, can you put together a PowerPoint presentation? Crash course, Jonas Bros 101.
Like, I want you to know when Steph mentions like one of their names, I'll be like, is that the Birdhouse one from Camp Rock? That's how I identify one of them. I identify another one as the one with like this hair, and I like motion the haircut with my hands. I don't like, I straight up like forget their names, guys. I don't know anything about the Jonas Brothers, but I'm not a hater. I'm just super fucking oblivious.
Right. That's fair.
Like, if I go to a concert, I'm going to have a good time because I'm in person at a concert and I'm with my partner. Right. You know what I mean?
Like, you'll have fun either way.
Yeah, that's how I am with, like, concerts and, like, sporting events with things that I'm, like, not too, like, interested in or passionate or knowledgeable in. Not interested is the wrong word. Like, knowledgeable in. But if I go to thing and observe it, I'm going to have a fun time.
Yeah. That's a good mindset to have going in. It's just like, I'll have fun no matter what happens. Like, I'm just here to vibe.
Yeah.
I'm being entertained live in front of my face.
Yeah. Yeah, there are no individual Jonas Brothers, just collectively the brothers. And then isn't there one that like Disney labeled the bonus Jonas? And like when you think about that, isn't that like the most psychologically damaging nickname to give a human being?
That's so awful.
Like the bonus Jonas. Like
Who
you're
was
the
the
one that,
bonus?
yeah, dude, they have a fourth brother. There's a fourth sibling.
Who was bonus Jonas?
And Disney, what's his name? I know Steph's probably coming out of lurk. Wouldn't
First
that be
name
Kevin?
Jonas, last
Drew,
name-
I'm not well versed enough to know if that was a Jonas Brothers like in joke. The spare Jonas. Yeah. Yeah, the spare Jonas. Fucking, that's so mean. Yeah, bonus Jonas was literally his nickname. No, I'm not kidding. Is that, no, his name wasn't Uriah. What the fuck is his name? He's real. I'm not making this up. He's Frankie and he's thriving and he's having his own music career. See? Uh-huh. But Disney would call him Bonus Jonas, and I remember vividly there was like a whole segment like get to know the Bonus Jonas. Like you remember how Disney had like their own bumps for their content like on Disney Channel? That was like one of the bumps. And like they literally talked about Frankie Jonas and like called him the Bonus Jonas, and just like think about how behind the scenes how much that has to like scar a child developmentally, like unknowingly.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, bro.
That is awful.
Like, your brothers are all on set filming a show, and you're like the forgettable one, literally nicknamed by the mouse, the bonus Jonas. Yeah, isn't that messed up, H-Kai?
Wow.
Yeah, good for you, Frankie. Frankie, I hope you're thriving. If you're lurking, I hope your music career is going well. Everyone knows that Frankie Jonas lurks furry VTuber Twitch streams.
Of course, yeah.
Anyway, here's Frankie. Yeah, Our next surprise guest. No. Kat, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you, but Frankie Jonas is going to be here in just a few minutes.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
breaking into VTubing.
I'm glad you told me his
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Right.
glad you remembered his name before you
We
came
don't
in.
want to call him Bonus Jonas when he gets in here.
No. We call him that behind the scenes. After he's
Yeah,
done.
right. Like, damn. Blaqkcat and
my
Tommy
God.
Fox calling me Bonus Jonas. Reopening trauma.
Poor Frankie.
Disney
couldn't
Channel
have
kids, dude. I know that. I feel for like the kids in the spotlight kind of thing.
Yeah.
What they go through.
They just released a documentary about the Nickelodeon kids.
Dude, I
on,
was just about to say that whole thing. I've been like watching that from the sidelines, just being like, that is so like tough to think about. Like, I would come home from school, and I'm sure you're the same way. Come home from school and like do my homework and watch TV, and what I was watching was Slime Time Live and Nickelodeon. Like,
Yep.
that is an era of years of my childhood. And chat, I'm privileged enough to live up the road from that theme park growing up and like have been in the audience for some of those shows. Like, that is so cool. Like, it's an experience, dude.
That
like,
was my dream as a kid.
Kat, I
Yup.
would literally go to Universal Studios and see it like outside like it was any other day. Like, being a Florida resident during that time was a privilege, I will say. Like, being a kid, being able to go to that. Like,
Wow.
So like growing up and like seeing it in person and like watching it on TV all the time, and now hearing that in 2024 that like all those kids were going through that behind the scenes, like that is so like heartbreaking, dude.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It really changes the way you think about all of it.
Oh my god, yeah. And I can only imagine like the trauma wounds that it like opens for those people, honestly. To have that all in the spotlight too, like like
Talk about it again.
yeah. Like, I
like-
see the headlines of like this childhood star unfollows Nickelodeon after this, and this. Like, there's like some of them are like taking stances on their social media by like not like following certain showrunner accounts or whatever. Like they're I don't know. It's like, you know, they have a platform to be vocal in some way.
Yeah.
And I'm at least relieved for that, but damn, dude, it kind of breaks my heart when I think about that.
Yeah. It sucks that they had to go through it, but
Dude.
like they are so brave for coming out and speaking about it now. Like,
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad that like as a society we've kind of started to make space for these kinds of stories to be
Yeah, no, that's so true.
like hopefully we can do better in the future because we still have growth to do, but like this is a start. It's a good start.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, good conversations are being had.
Mm-hmm.
I should say rough, important conversations. I think it waters it down and just say good.
Yeah.
But either way.
Steph's right. I hope it'll lead to change the industry too.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a shiny, but it was not. It was a little Rockruff.
Come on, Rockruff. What are you looking for again? Oh, Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. I want my freaking Bowser.
Yeah. I feel like you've looked for that one
Multiple
during Shiny
streams.
Hunts. Just haven't found it.
Multiple streams, and it just has never come to me. So here
I'm
I
willing
am.
it today.
I know, right? I want it. Jeanette McCurdy's autobiography. Yeah, I have not read that, but that's another thing that I was hearing so much about.
Yeah. I haven't read it either.
iCarly was such a fun show too. I used to love that show back in the day.
I didn't watch it. I think I was like more on Cartoon Network at that point in my life.
I never stopped watching Cartoon Network. Like, Nickelodeon was the odd one out for me, admittedly. But like, Cartoon Network had a phase where I wasn't tuning in as often, and I think it was around that time, like, okay, in retrospect, I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't I didn't enjoy Chowder. I didn't enjoy Adventure Time. I didn't enjoy Regular Show. I know that's like kind of like, that's a big window actually, the one I just drew with those shows. But those are like the ones that I like. Those are the ones that kind of like eluded me. Okay, have you seen like a lot of Adventure Time? Are you like Adventure Time savvy?
Yes, I love that show.
I've seen like the first 2 seasons, dude. I've seen nothing. Oh, there's my shiny. Hell fucking yes, bro. You did will it into existence.
Let's go!
Oh my god, he's aggressive. He's coming right up.
Bowser.
Oh my gosh. Hell yes, chat. Oh my god, I've wanted this one for so long.
Let's go.
That is a good shiny. Do you remember when
It is
Cartoon
really
Network
good.
had that weird live action era?
I did not like that.
Bro, I
Just
just could not care.
trying too hard to be like Nickelodeon. And
I think
Disney.
so, yeah. And like they just didn't, they couldn't do it.
It was unnecessary. You had your niche. Stick to it.
I know, yeah, I agree. You're literally Cartoon Network.
Right. But I will say about Adventure Time, it gets better the further you go along. I think they really I think they had a loose idea of what they wanted to do as far as like an plot goes.
Yeah.
And like I think seasons 3 and 4 is when it really starts to kick off, and then like it's very rewarding because to me at least, if you're paying close attention to like each episode and like trying to pick up different little lore nuggets,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they reward you later on for it.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I hear nothing but like amazing things about that show. I've
It's
just
really good.
I don't know why I've slept on it for so long. I just freaking have.
Well, if you ever want to watch it, I am overdue for a rewatch, so I'm very down. Like,
Okay, I'll keep that in mind because I actually I loved rewatching Steven Universe with your community recently. That was like very good. I enjoyed that a lot. And I want you to know that was probably only the second time I'd seen Future. Like I watched it once and called it on there. So that for me was like, oh yeah, this is a thing. Like
Oh, Future was good. I think it got a bad rap because just
it did.
they
It
were so constrained in their time.
yeah, like I understand why it was constrained, so I'm glad we got it. But it's definitely one of those things where I wish they had more time to flesh it out.
Congrats
because-
on 3
Yes.
amazing years,
Yeah.
Tommy. I appreciate
Like,
you and
I
all
think-
that you do, and I'm proud of you,
Not to get too
dude.
spoilery, but I think it was an important aspect of like Steven's character development that needed to, because it's not.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
No, yeah. First of all, Drew, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for the kind words and also for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the support all along the way too. But yeah, with Steven Universe Future, there were like the good episodes were really, really good. Like I really liked the one with the volleyball.
Yes.
I really liked, I honestly really liked the finale too. Like, you were saying that Steven, like, without observing Steven getting, like, the comfort of all the people that he, like, has basically been a therapist for through his whole childhood to the result of trauma. Like, it almost feels like, damn, this kid is just these grown, I'll call them adults, but they're like space aliens, thousands of years old. You know, these mature people. He's a therapist for all these people, and like he is a child. And so to see like the finale where they all kind of reimburse him, I was like, you know, I kind of think that was necessary.
Yes, it's a huge payoff.
I saw a funny throwaway meme where someone was like paying close attention to like, there's like a certain episode in Steven Universe Future where Steven's like recalling all his trauma. It's all like coming up, and they do like cutaway like really quick flashes to scenes from Steven Universe, and they're all like gem related scenarios, and the only like human they put on the trauma like slideshow was Ronaldo tying Steven up in like the Halloween episode, one of like the Halloween episodes or something. Like, so I just think it's funny, like the show went out of the way to be like, yeah, Ronaldo traumatized that kid, bro.
Yeah, that's funny. The one human is Ronaldo.
Yeah,
it's not Lars.
Right? Yeah.
It's Ronaldo.
Oh, I can't escape? Why can I not escape? Am I just that... Oh, does he have arena trap? Is that just a thing?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, okay, Lars and Sadie. I really liked what they decided to do with those characters, honestly.
Me too.
Because me and Steph talk about it a lot too. Like, I feel like if Lars and Sadie got together, that there would have been no, like... Lars would have just been able to be, like, a crappy human being and, like, not have some kind of character growth. I don't know. Like, it would have been weird if they were, like, together in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and not only that, but then Sadie wouldn't have found her, and that's so important.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah. I
important for
love
her
Sadie's
story.
character growth.
Like, it's so good. But you're right. Lars would have just been enabled.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, would have been enabled with, like, how, like, poorly he treated her through a lot of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Lars, like, kind of dead? Yeah, we can spoil it, right? It's been long enough.
Yeah, I think it's been, it's been 10 years.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. What the hell?
I know.
That's actually insane. I did
premiered in
not know.
2013. Yeah.
I joined Steven Universe at the cliffhanger of Peridot just joining the Crystal Gems. Like, that had like just dropped, and I was visiting Steph for like the first or second time, and like Steph was like, okay, we're gonna watch these new episodes of Steven Universe, but before those come on, we're just gonna marathon the whole show. So that was like something we did. Like, is that another shiny? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
Let's
Hell
go.
yes.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Found that one from the air too.
That was on your bucket list, right?
Right? Yeah, it kind of was. It was.
Let's go.
Oh, dude, he chases me. Okay. Yeah, my bones turn to dust when I think of things as a decade old. That makes me fucking sad.
Yes.
Definitely feeling my age there. Future was 4 years ago? Yeah, wow. Time's flying, bro.
Oh my god, no. Oh gosh. We were on a train of thought there for a second. Oh, Lars. Talk about Lars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I liked how he got to go, like, do gem stuff. I liked how I don't want to say I liked how he died, but, like, I liked how he, like, got a cool sci-fi, like, transform, like, he turned pink. Oh, you got a shiny?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You got a horsey?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's so subtle. Wow.
Yeah, right? It really blends in with the water.
Try to put this guy to sleep.
Dive ball.
Horsey, like, reminds me of, like, the Gen 1 anime days.
Yeah, didn't Misty have a word?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, Owl House. I've never watched that show.
Me
Have you
either.
watched that? Okay.
Mm-mm. I heard it's great though.
I know,
it's
yeah,
up
I've heard
there.
really good things about that show, actually.
I feel like it's like Owl House and like Gravity Falls,
Gravity Falls is
Amphibian.
another one I hear about. Oh yeah, Amphibia. I hear good things about that one too.
Yeah,
I have
like
not watched like a single episode of any of these though.
right. There's like She-Ra and also
Oh
like
yeah.
Star Princess versus the Forces of Evil. One of those. I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of shows. I just
Someone told me that Star versus the Forces of Evil is not worth watching because the end, like, I don't know the context to what I'm saying, chat, but I've heard that the end of that one is really bad and,
oh
like, in a way ruins the show. But I have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm full of shit.
I know all about that.
Oh,
Game of
really?
Thrones.
Oh, and Game of Thrones. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, my brothers were really into Game of Thrones, like, and if you weren't watching Game of Thrones when it was airing, the internet just, like, that was front page news of the internet, like, every new episode. Like,
Every Sunday.
oh my god, you felt like you lived under a rock. Like, I want you to know, I would come home from work at the time living with my family, and my brothers would have, like, a house party every time a new episode was on, and everybody was over watching this at our house. Like,
Wow.
dude, yeah, they were all, like, super fans, bro. So to see them, like, collectively devastated over the way the show ended was, like, almost like I couldn't comprehend that. Like, I have literally watched, like, block parties over this fucking show, bro.
Yes.
And so to see it, like, end in a fizzle like the way it did, it made me sad for the fan base.
It's like you literally dedicated. How long did it ran for? At least 7 or
It was
maybe
a long time.
It was a long time, and to watch it from day one end in such a like
In a
horrible way.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was very upsetting.
Johnny, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Johnny Jellyjaw, what were you streaming today, friend? How was your stream? Me and Kat are playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. We're just hunting some shinies.
Yeah.
We both found a what, 2 each, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Johnny Jellyjaw.
I love your little trailer bump. Yeah, oh my gosh. How was your stream, Johnny? And Raiders, welcome in. It's your first time in. My name's Tommy Fox. I'm a space fox who streams Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, fun little collabs. I like to chat. And you're catching me on the first day of my 3-year anniversary stream week. We have a bunch of fun stuff planned for the week. Johnny, oh my god, that is a day in my life right there, bro. You forgot a raid message? Are you kidding me? That's just like Tommy Fox right there.
Not a true streamer until you've forgotten the raid
Oh my
message.
god, yeah, oh my god, like right, literally. Johnny, I'm so excited to play Among Us with you on Thursday too.
Yes.
You and Kat, that is.
Yes.
It's gonna be so good, you guys. I'm freaking hype.
Any time spent with Johnny is such a delight. Like I love hanging out with Johnny. It's gonna be
Johnny cracks me up. I'll like even
Yes.
like okay, like chat. A lot of the time we'll just kind of like vibe in VR chat sometimes off stream, and like I remember Kat, you and I and a bunch of people were hanging, and like one night Johnny just kind of like joins later on in the hangout, and like the energy in the room, guys, the energy in the room when Johnny joins the group is great.
It was so good. We were all just like, what's happening? In like the best way.
Johnny in the potion seller skit in the improv world that night, like, bro, oh my god, do you remember that?
Was I there for I don't know. I may have been.
I think
may
you.
have been a
Oh,
little-
maybe you. Yeah. I think you and I both that night. That was so freaking funny. Oh my god. Johnny, thank you so much again for the raid. Welcome in. Thank you for bringing your community on over. No, enjoy your sleep. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'll see you Thursday. I am so freaking excited. Raiders, get comfy. We're playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet, and we're just hunting some shinies.
Yeah. Looks like the sandwich is out.
It is. Do you want to do another? Or should we take a brief break? How you feeling?
If you want to take a brief break,
Yeah,
I think that works for me.
that's
We can
cool.
come back with another sandwich and
I'm
see
very
what
down.
happens.
I'm very down.
Yeah.
All right, chat. We are gonna quickly take a little like 5-8 minute break, and we'll be right back with some more shiny hunting. Thank you again for being here, everyone. I really appreciate the support, and we will be right back.
See ya.
Okay, chat, we are nearly ready to resume. But, because we're about 2 hours into the stream, real quick, I'm gonna go over the little graphic we have on screen one more time for those who might just be joining us. Thank you again for joining us tonight, everyone. We are going to be doing a vote for starter ban. I have yet to update the donations, but everyone's going to put their points, their votes for Rowlet, Poplio, or Litten in the Discord. So you can vote to ban a starter for the Nuzlocke. We have stretch goals for bits and subs. We're doing a Kingdom Hearts 1 randomizer at 100 subs. And at 25,000 bits, we're doing a new outfit for Tommyfox. We have bits incentives and gifts incentives, including PNG on screen, making my model dizzy for a certain amount of time. And you also can win some new, recently new, I should say, some bits emotes. But that's it from me. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna head back into the gaming scene. If Cat's ready to join us, we'll have Cat there, and if not, we'll hang out and wait for a moment. But here we go, y'all. Alrighty. I'm back. I'm finally unmuted in Discord now. Hi.
Welcome back.
Have a nice break.
Yeah.
Same.
Got some water. I'm chilling.
Right? Yeah, you and me both. Hydrating is important, chat. I'm trying to drink less coffee. I know chat always roasts me when I turn the hydrates into evil hydrate.
Oh my god. Sometimes you just need that coffee, though.
I know. Always.
You're right. It is always. What am I saying?
I've probably asked you this before, but what is your like caffeine intake of choice?
Gosh, I'll drink energy drinks or caffeine or
Okay.
coffee. Either way, like I just really like caffeine.
Yeah, I know, right? Like who doesn't?
For coffee, I'll take it either like black, depending on like the roast or the brand, or I like a latte, sometimes an Americano. You know.
What is an Americano specifically?
It's like
I'm a fake coffee fan.
it's okay. It's like an espresso with water.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Steph said in the background. That's the thing I get a lot. Does that have milk in it? Does yours has milk in it? No, Steph? No? Okay, so it doesn't. Espresso and water, said Kat.
Yeah.
Okay. So then when you add milk to that, is it no longer a latte?
No, that's when it becomes a latte.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, chat, I'm learning in real time.
I didn't know about any of this stuff until Juggernaut started working at Starbucks, and my coffee brain expanded.
Yeah, that's fair. I will never forget, like, I drank hot tea a lot. Like, that was, like, my go-to for caffeine. Like, growing up, like, born and raised on, like, Earl Grey, English breakfast, black tea. Like, that's, like, something I would have with breakfast as a kid, you know? So I always had that as caffeine. And then, okay, like, coffee eluded me for the longest time. It wasn't until, like, my junior or senior year in college when I finally had coffee and I was like, oh my god, I was like in love with how productive I would feel on coffee. like the way it made my ADHD brain feel was ideal. It helped me a lot.
It's literally a game changer.
It freaking is. I didn't realize what I was depriving myself of, like, for the longest time. And I will also never forget my first espresso shot. Oh my god. So, like, I'm well versed at coffee at this point, and one day at I'm a server at like a breakfast restaurant, and my manager says, "Tommy, have you ever had espresso?" Oh, cat's a little crunchy. Let me fix that real quick before I continue. There we go. Thank you. So,
yeah.
As my manager says, "Have you ever had espresso?" And I said, "No, I'm a little intimidated because isn't that like supercharged caffeine?" And she says, "Here, I have a double shot for you. Have this. And don't drink any more coffee and see how you feel." And Kat, I literally remember describing it as, I said, you know, I feel the math equations going off in my brain. Like, I feel math happening in my brain. Like, my brain is doing so much right now in this physical moment as I stand here. I am thinking of everything everywhere all at once. Like, I just
love that for you.
I remember the supercharged like productivity, like my brain was thinking in so many directions, in like the best, like clearest way. I don't know how to describe it. I felt my brain. You say it all the time, like your brain chemistry altered, bro. My brain chemistry fucking altered right there.
Literally,
like,
yeah.
in like a way I could feel physically. It was magical. I haven't been back since, chat.
Caffeine slaps. It's just so good.
Right?
It's so good. I have an Oshawott outbreak and a Turtwig outbreak.
Okay,
For
I'm
either of those.
I'm very down to do another water outbreak. Let's do that.
Okay.
I'll hunt Weasel this time.
Ooh.
I'll pull up a new Union Circle. Yeah, the gold one. I have Weasel in Legends Arceus. Like, not that Legends Arceus shinies like are devalued in my eyes, but I just feel like there was at one point a way to get so many of them that I want them in other games.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a sandwich? I could do a sandwich for you if you want.
Oh yeah, let's do it. 1 second here.
Coffee makes you feel scared, Drew? Like jittery, like anxious? I think that's a common thing.
Yeah.
That is common. So don't feel like an outlier or like you're weird for that. I hear that a lot when I tell people I drink like the amount of coffee that I do. They're like, that coffee makes me nervous. Like, yeah, same. I just plow through it, you know? I'm just nervous in general. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's just me every day. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah. Soda is hard for me to drink, I will say. Taz says double dipping with soda while you juggle school stuff. Okay.
Man. I drink sodas like on occasion. I'm more
occasion for me too. I can't do it very often.
When the pandemic started, I was on like a Coke Zero kick. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I was just buying Coke Zeros like there was no tomorrow. Maybe it was the caffeine. I was like, I went
on a very brief, like when Steph started streaming, like we would do like a Taco Bell run a lot of the time. And like, oh my God, I went through like a Baja Blast phase where like I was obsessed with Baja Blast because like I just loved it so much. And then there was a point where they were selling it in the stores. And oh my God, even though it's like, it's pure sugar water. I mean, all soda is, but like for some reason in my head, Baja Blast is just like especially sugary. Like I remember getting it from the store, having it in the can when it was ice cold. Oh my God, I was hooked, bro. I was fucking hooked on canned Baja Blast. Like one summer, like that was just my soda addiction.
I need you to describe to me the taste of Baja Blast.
Oh, what the hell? How would you describe the taste of Baja Blast?
What is it? What is Baja Blast?
Steph says lime, but I beg to differ. It's so much sweeter. Simon, welcome in. Stoat, yo. Good to see you, friend. Oh my gosh. I hope you have been well. Nice to have you. Baja freaking Blast and Stoat. How would you describe Baja Blast? I can't describe Baja Blast, chat. I can't do it. It's way too sugary. I agree there's lime. Fresh, sweet, sharp. You know, what the hell? You're a wordsmith. That is so true.
Interesting.
It is yummy.
What soda would you compare it to? Like the closest tasting soda.
Oh my gosh, wow. What soda would you compare Baja Blast to, Steph? Steph says, I don't know. Yeah, Baja Blast is the answer there. Surge? Okay, isn't Surge just another Mountain Dew, though? Isn't Baja Blast also another Mountain Dew? Oh, sorry, we're just sitting here wasting my time.
Oh, no worries.
Wasting your time. You said Surge?
Is like lemon. It's
is
citrus,
it lemon?
Right?
Is it citrus? Okay.
Citrus soda, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Stoat, it's very nice to see you, friend. I hope you've been well.
Oh, wait,
Compare it to Surge. Oh no, you're fine. I'm constantly doing the same. It's so much more like sugary in my eyes. Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot
Oh, you're fine. Honestly, I can. Oh, I almost forgot the Urban Mystica. Then we would have been screwed. There we go. It is a special soda. It's so hard to describe. Oh my gosh. I would say sugary and citrusy. No, I don't know if I'd say citrusy. To me, it's just sugar, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Miraidon cycle was pretty freaking cool. It had that giant thing underneath it, though. It didn't look very, like, dynamic. Did you see the giant, like, life-size Miraidon thing?
Yeah, I did.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
I want to ride around on one, though. I want one more mobile than that.
The fact that they like tried to make it is cool enough.
No, yeah, it's pretty. It's
so
like
rad.
it's freaking awesome looking. I'm not trying to hate. I will never not get a kick out of just throwing the bread off to the side.
It's so good. Must be a Paldean thing.
I love that they included that.
It's a little Easter egg. It's so good.
Hardcore addicted to Mountain Dew's voltage flavor. What the hell is voltage flavor, bro? The blue one, says Steph in the background. The blue one? Yeah, because isn't Mountain Dew already kind of like bluish green?
Yeah.
The blue flavored one, you said? Now you're talking like it's a Gatorade flavor. I can only identify Gatorade by the color.
That's true. Gatorade is defined by its colors.
Right?
There's no other way.
No, there simply is not.
You have red flavor and orange flavor and blue. Sometimes
Right?
purple.
Yeah, I'm a orange and light blue Gatorade kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Stoat, me too. Like, I had this big phase where I was just drinking it from the can constantly. And Steph said in the background, yeah, you can't buy it in the can anymore. So apparently that was like a rarity.
No, I'm saying he can't buy it.
Oh.
Drink it all in one.
Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Steph says,
Oh.
no, we can't buy it anymore. We'll just drink it all in one sitting. That's what I meant. Never mind. You can, in fact, purchase this. I'm just not allowed because I'm an addict. Y'all ever seen that episode of Futurama where, like, Fry gets addicted to the Slurm soda? That's how I felt. Just, like, constantly drinking Slurm, constantly drinking Mountain Dew.
Dude, that show was so good.
I haven't seen, like, the newest reboot season yet, but I heard mostly good things about it.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. There's, I don't know, they're just funny writers.
Yeah.
Like they adapt to the time and then they just push through. And like I don't know, I feel like they've always been really good about like just picking
it
jokes
back up
that,
and
like, making jokes that don't they all age well. Is what I
Yeah.
guess what I'm trying to say. I don't know. They're good at what they do.
I kind of think that might be like one of my favorite shows of all time. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I
Yeah.
love Futurama.
It's a great show.
It is. Like, just like all the characters are funny. I like that it's like, it's just a funny little cartoon. I don't know. I love it a lot.
And like sometimes it takes itself seriously.
And sometimes
You're
it
there for
doesn't.
it.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh. Me and Steph, like, have yet to, like, marathon it together. But, like, I want my partner to watch it in continuity. I want to watch them cry at the episode with Fry's dog. No.
Stop! That is the one I skip over every
Bro,
single
I feel, I
time.
know, like, that one definitely is, like, the commonly accepted as the one that just, like, devastates you.
Mm-hmm.
There's another
Like,
one, like, about his brother, too, that is, like,
Yes.
super sentimental. That always gets me. I cry about that
Yeah.
on that one, too.
Aw,
Such a good show.
it is. It's so good.
And then there's just, like, really funny moments. Like, I don't know. I really appreciate Futurama.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember watching it a lot on Adult Swim as a teenager. And then, like, really being sad to see it go when Adult Swim replaced it with King of the Hill. And, like, as a teenager, I didn't really like King of the Hill, but then like as I grew into like a young adult, oh my god, bro, that show is so fucking funny. Like,
Yes,
King of the Hill is like hilarious.
I think I had the same experience. Like, I didn't like it as a teenager, but like now that I'm a grown adult and like I can kind of
relate to some of the things. Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I've lived in Texas for for 3 years, and like
Oh boy.
I knew people. I knew real life Boomhauers, bro. I knew real life Hank Hills. Like,
Oh my god.
it was insane. Like, I would meet people.
Right?
I think so. Yeah, they are.
Heck yeah. You said you would meet people?
Yeah, I would meet people that I would be like, wow, you remind me of this character from King of the Hill. Everyone is just a caricature of like a person I've met on King of the Hill. Like, like the parodies of the characters like are. I didn't appreciate them till I lived in Texas and I realized how accurate some of the things they're parodying are.
I'm sure living in the South, you still kind of get that sense.
Oh God, yeah.
Of people you come across, yeah.
Am I gonna find a shiny weasel in this river? Am I gonna even recognize it? I'd like to think I would.
I think so. I think it'll be distinguishable enough.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like yellow gold enough, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's bright. It'll be bright.
But yeah, I think they are bringing King of the Hill back. I think there's a time skip, and I'm sure it'll be fun.
I need to finish the OG one. I think I'm like halfway through season 1. I gotta watch more. It's very good. It's very funny.
It is. I can't recall if I've ever watched it in continuity, but I've just like seen it on Adult Swim growing up so much, and then like, oh my god, like, did you ever watch YouTube poops when you were like a teenager? Have you ever seen that corner of the internet, bro? Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
The King of the Hill YouTube poops, dude. Like, there was a time where I was so immersed in watching those that like vanilla King of the Hill was not doing it for me.
Wow.
Like, I was like, wow, this is so weird. Dale doesn't have a robot voice filter on him. I can't watch this. What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Right? Yeah, like desensitized.
It ruined you.
Yeah, it did. But no, I King of the Hill is just really good.
Were you ever a Family Guy fan?
When it was airing and I was like a teenager, like I was definitely enjoying Family Guy, and like honestly, even as I go back and watch some of like the really old seasons of Family Guy, like that gets a laugh out of me. Like old Family Guy, like there are moments where I'm like, okay, this actually makes me laugh. But like newer Family Guy, or like even like, I don't want to say modern Family Guy, like there's like a very mid to early point where it just doesn't, like, it's not the same. But oh yeah, I've definitely like enjoyed Family Guy like back in the day, but I'd say as like an adult in my 30s, I don't tune in and watch it or anything like that.
Yeah. No, I agree. As a teenager and young adult, those earlier seasons were pretty good, but it's almost like the same with South Park. I don't know. I grew out of it in a sense.
Season 4 or 5 is where the original run of Family Guy ended. See, I couldn't tell you like what episodes are in what seasons. Honestly, the animation style, the art style will tell me whether or not I like an episode of Family Guy. And I think that's kind of like how it is with SpongeBob too. Like I'll see SpongeBob on TV in the wild and be like, Steph is really good at it. Steph will be like, oh, you can tell this is one of the good episodes because it's in standard definition and the art style looks like this. And I just like, it's so true.
Okay.
Is that a shiny? Is that a shiny? I think.
Is it?
I think. That's definitely the litmus test for whether or not. Yeah, he's got to be shiny. He's got to be shiny.
That's a shiny. Oh, a shiny from the sky again.
Right?
Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
So bright.
Level 8. What a little guy.
Oh, so small. One day I'll be big and strong.
Right. But oh man, we were talking about Family Guy. There was another show I was thinking about.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's like I watched SpongeBob growing up like all the time, but I don't know what it is. SpongeBob references go over my fucking head all the time.
Me too.
Like, I am the worst at picking up on a SpongeBob reference, but I was there through all of that. Like, absolutely all of it. Like, oh my god, I don't know. I'm bad at SpongeBob references, chat. I feel validated, Cat. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely there. I'm there with you. Like, someone did a SpongeBob reference at me, like, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and I was literally just like, oh, is that a shiny?
For you or me? You?
Me.
Ooh, let's see. Oh yeah, I think so.
So, yeah.
Nice.
And I was literally just like, what are you talking about? Right? I think someone else told me, like, oh yeah, this is SpongeBob. What? And I looked it up, and sure enough.
Yeah, no, that's my experience with that too.
Yeah, just like, oh, well, okay.
Like, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I remember, and I'll even remember that episode when someone points it out, but I won't be able to recall it when they make the reference.
Exactly.
And okay, that's another, like, regular show. A lot of people like loved regular show, and I was kind of talking about earlier, like, it kind of eluded me, and like regular show memes are all over the place in 2024, and like I don't get them a lot of the time.
Yeah, because you didn't watch it. That makes sense.
And that was like a very like well received show. It's not that I didn't hate it. I didn't watch it and never went along for the ride, really.
Yeah. That's definitely one of those where, like, I think it would be fun to rewatch it. I don't know. I feel like it's a good time. It's a good time to watch regular show.
Regular show? Yeah, that's fair. Why did I look like I sniffed space dust? Oh yeah, I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy. I did sniff space dust. That's the lore. There you go.
I like that description.
Space dust makes me dizzy. And I'm dizzy for the rest of the stream.
Get sick.
Okay, like, you got 2 shinies recently. Nice. Okay, so today in Pokemon Go was Spotlight Hour, and like, those don't have they don't have increased shiny rate, but you only see one Pokemon on the overworld for a full hour.
Okay, so the odds are kind of there.
Yeah, and I was reading what the odds are, and like, there's no like official determination, but like, the community like has observed generally it's like 1 in 500 generally.
Okay.
So I thought, oh, okay, like, what the hell? So me and Steph have been like popping into Pokemon Go every Spotlight day, which is Tuesday, Spotlight Hour rather, and like, sometimes neither of us get a shiny. Today I got a shiny Zubat. The week before, Steph got a shiny Vulpix.
Nice.
Yeah. Vulpix is such a good shiny too. It's one that like, I could technically just kind of like cheat and get with the coin case glitch in Gold and Silver, but I feel like I have to earn that one.
Yeah.
I don't want to like cheapen the experience. It is a good shiny. A gold little Vulpix.
Yeah, and the Ninetales. Ugh, Death's Kiss.
Yes. I really want to go back and like hunt those either in Alola or maybe another one in Legends Arceus. I really love the Strange Ball. That is like the coolest fucking Pokeball to me. Me and Steph were like talking about this today too. Like, the Strange Ball being like a Pokeball that has Pokemon Home logo colors is like so good.
I agree. It is a good one.
Like, that's just so like, yeah, the Baja Blast Ball. Thank you, Steph. You're so right there. We're really promoting Baja Blast today, I will say.
We're coming full circle.
You've had 0 luck, never seen a shiny Vulpix IRL. That's fair. I've only seen one in Legends Arceus. Only seen it in Legends Arceus.
Would you consider hunting it in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that. I was thinking about Let's Go Pikachu Eevee hunting soon, because like, in my memory, don't you just like catch combo any Pokemon X amount of times and then like pop some kind of incense and just like load into the map back and forth over and over? And I barely remember how to hunt shinies in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Like, I've done it a bunch on accident.
So they came up with a new
Yeah, I'm all ears.
formula recently.
Okay.
So I think originally people thought that you had to catch combo a certain number of Pokemon, and
were we
then
living a
your
lie?
odds were increased after we were.
Wow.
So it turns out you don't cap at the number. You have to keep catching over and over and over.
Wow.
Like your odds increase every time you catch a Pokemon.
I
If
see.
you stop catching, then the odds go back down. I think. Is how I understood it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I think before people thought the cap was like not 60.
Yeah, no, 30
30
or 60, right?
Like
Yeah, so, I
Yeah.
remember that number. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's out the window now. Now you just have to keep catching.
Whoa, okay. And is it keep catching your target shiny or keep catching anything? Like,
That I don't know.
whoa. Chat, did you see that? I encountered that Surskit with like the weirdest amount of distance.
That was so weird.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I just watched the replay on
Yeah,
the stream.
wow.
What was that?
But
Huh.
okay, interesting. I remember reading that we were living a lie with like the Pikachu Eevee shiny hunting, like the old school method. But I never read up on like what it actually meant. So you kind of just enlightened me.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna look into that. Legends Arceus hunting. I'll be honest with you. Like to this day, until I get it, the Strange Ball shiny Rowlet is my target. And like, I know that I can easily get a shiny Rowlet in Alola with like the island scan and this, that, the other, or even here in Paldea with like the outbreaks. But like, I desperately want it in a Strange Ball to prove that it came from Hisui. Like, I
And it would match a little
tried,
bit?
yeah, and I tried hunting it recently on stream, and I still could not get it. I was expecting not to get it on stream because it's just a trudge of a hunt, honestly.
Yeah.
But I want it. I still want it, and I don't have it. And I've been hunting it on and off for like a whole year.
I hope you get it.
I will one day. One day I'll
Yeah.
freaking sit down and like just really will it into existence.
Like dedicated day.
I don't know if you were, I think you saw the stream where I had like the random number generator like encounter table thing up, and I was like keeping tally of like how I was interacting with the swarm in Legends Arceus. It's so convoluted, Cat. It is so convoluted to hunt an isolated outbreak in Legends Arceus.
I think all of chat could see your brain just growing and enlarging.
Yeah,
that day. Everyone was just like, "What is happening?"
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
That was
Tommy
like,
Fox?
dude, I know. That was like the shiny hunt stream ever. Like, it was so hard to explain. It was so hard to execute. Like, and I came up with no shiny, and I knew that was how it was gonna be. But I know that eventually I will get it, and it'll be so worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, even I have a shiny Hisuian Decidueye. It's like in my party box, but I'm not the original trainer of it. So like, I don't know. I value it, but I don't. I want one with my name on it. You know?
Yeah.
That's just important.
It matters.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
I feel that.
I definitely think me hunting in the water is making my sandwich go by way slower. Oh, but you're in the water too.
Same, yeah. So I'm at 15 minutes left, I think. 14 now.
Yeah, chat, I think my third eye really opens when you try to have me explain like a game mechanic or ask me about Kingdom Hearts lore. I'll be like, okay, let me break down absolutely everything so you can understand the weight of the question you just asked and then answer your question. You're like Kingdom Hearts brained in your own way, are you not, Kat? You've played like Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts like 1 or 2 or some of them, have you not?
I have not.
Really?
I know nothing.
No way, really? Okay.
I think I played a little bit through the first one. I didn't finish it.
Okay.
The game mechanics just made me so angry. I couldn't deal with
KH1
the
is
camera.
yeah, KH1, you gotta, I say this a lot, you gotta really love Kingdom Hearts to go back and enjoy Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
That one did not really age well, and it's like a barrier to like of entry of like getting people into the game, because like people want to go play the whole series, so they're gonna start from the beginning, but you're picking up like a PlayStation 2 game, and it's a 2002 video game.
Yeah, it's brutal. It reminded me of Sonic Adventure 2. with
Yeah,
the camera movement.
yeah, that's
And,
very
like,
true.
God, I love Sonic Adventure 2, so I'll put up with it. But like, it was rough. It was rough in Kingdom Hearts. I want to go back and finish it one. I think it's just one of those games where it's like,
So freaking valid.
yeah,
Like,
Or I
I
can just
should,
watch
but I
them all.
might. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's true. Honestly, like, I love watching people play. KH1 in particular, I don't know. It's just, like, a whimsical experience. That is, like... KH1 is, like, a... It's so, like... The plot is simple enough. It's not... It has yet to succumb to that, like, Kingdom Hearts convoluted, like... plot nature that it's known for. And, I don't know. Like... Chat said, 2002 video game, like,
yep,
complicated, but also, like, its own little distilled thing.
right.
Oh god, watching your friend face Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, okay, so I could only beat Sephiroth as a kid, and I went back to try to play it in the remake, and I could not for the life of me do it, and I think that's just something I'm never going to do ever again for the rest of my life.
Wow, that hard.
So it's like, it's that, but then also, like, in the ports of the game, they, like, kind of broke some boss fights, and Sephiroth's fight is just one of the fights that broke because of the FPS upgrade. Like, certain attacks are, like, faster, and the hitboxes are different, and it's fucked. It's, like, an accidental consequence of the way they ported the game.
That sucks.
It's so weird, bro. And it's not unbeatable. It's definitely, like, it is there to be beaten, but my muscle memory betrays me, so I won't be doing it. Not anytime soon, anyway.
Dang.
Kingdom Hearts super
Wonder.
bosses are really fun, though, I will say.
Was that when Soda streamed? You were on Soda stream, right? When Soda was playing Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I was on one of Soda's
Yeah.
streams for Kingdom Hearts. It was Kingdom Hearts 1, I think. It was a Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, I remember Soda was fighting a boss. I'm trying to think if that was a super boss or not. I don't remember which one.
I do remember Soda going through, like, a large portion of Kingdom Hearts plot while I was on stream. And then I've also watched Octa. Oh, Octa and Soda are, like, the two Kingdom Hearts streams I've been, like, a guest star to. And I love, like, watching my pals play Kingdom Hearts. It's a time.
Yeah, I'm sure, because you, like, understand all the intricacies and stuff. You feel like in lore and see their reactions to stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's a fun time. And then even, like,
Yeah.
I always try to, like... I don't hate backseating. Backseating when asked for it is very helpful. But, like, when you don't want it, it's kind of like, okay, guys, let me fumble. I try to let people fumble through Kingdom Hearts because, like... And I'm like, okay, you know how, like, they say, like, you have to invite a vampire into your home for them to come into your home? You have to invite for me to backseat. I will literally watch you fumble and stand right in front of the solution because I just don't want to be the guy that's like, actually, you got to do it this way. You got to know exactly where you're going at all times. How do you not know that the solution to that puzzle is right behind you? Like, I feel like I come off that way. So I like, wait for someone to be like, hey, Tommy, where do I go here?
Yeah. I think that's a good way to do it.
I think so,
Like,
too.
If people want help, they have you.
Yeah.
I think that's nice, because once you get frustrated enough, it's just like, okay.
It's like,
what do I
okay,
do?
where am I actually going? Yeah,
Yeah. Like, I tried.
There's
You're
even
giving
some
people a chance to
moments
try.
where, like, I will forget where I'm going. And I'll just be like, wow, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank here at this game or this world or this, that, the other. I love that. Oh, a safe word for backseating. That's so freaking funny.
Oh my
Very
God.
innovative.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, chat, banana. I need help, banana.
Help!
Yeah.
That truly isn't a bad idea because I feel like I talk out loud a lot. And I
That's
think out
true,
loud
and
a
it's
lot.
like, and it's like it invites chat sometimes to accidentally backseat when you're maybe just like commentating aloud at what is happening or what puzzle your brain is currently solving.
Yeah.
And sometimes that will be like an accidental invitation to like spoil the solution, or I don't know. Yeah, that's
It's
actually
like, wait, no.
okay. Chat. The safe word is banana.
Okay.
Yeah. You see a shiny banana, bro. Banana. Like,
Safe
no,
word
Tommy,
acquired.
don't picnic reset. Banana. Don't kill another Porygon.
I was about to say, don't do a repeat.
Yeah, literally. Uh-huh. Pineapple as the safe word. I love that. Yeah, it's always a fruit, right? That's like the meme. I always hear a random fruit.
Yeah, it's usually banana. From
Like
what I've heard.
yeah, literally, bro. Banana is the meme. That's the meme safe word. Pineapple is for chat backseating. Chat backseating. Oh, I'm not usually like offended by it. When I play a brand new game is when I really like, I get afraid of chat sometimes. I'm like, uh-oh, are they gonna accidentally spoil something? Because I know that like, usually when it's a new game, there's a lot of like people that are enthusiastic about like the experience of watching it, or like people are watching it to watch someone react to it, and they get excited and they like want to give you context clues. And sometimes as a streamer, you're like, you don't want that, but you also, it's not necessarily that you discourage it,
Yeah.
but you want to be able
No,
to react
yeah.
authentically.
Yep, that's exactly it. And it's just striking a balance.
I
You know,
like,
I don't want this at all. or,
yeah,
like, You know, you can talk to me about how you feel, but don't tell me anything about the game itself.
yeah.
I know with Outer Wilds is a good example of that, where
Yeah.
it's like it's very hard not for me at least. I have to really keep my mouth shut when I play, 'cause it's hard not to lore dump.
Yeah.
Because it's such a lore heavy game, and
Dude,
you, like people
yeah.
find things and it's like I want to give you more like context for what this is, but I can't because you haven't found that out yet.
Yeah, and then explaining it would
couldn't.
spoil like part of the journey. Like,
yeah. It's really hard for me personally. I love that game, so I'm just like I just want to work on it.
Dude, yeah. I need to play that game.
Oh, it's so good, Tommy. I really think you'd like it.
I know I would like it. I feel like I'm just depriving myself at this point, to be honest.
It's space themed too, like
I know, you're so right.
right up your alley. It's
You're honestly
begging
so
you.
right. Yeah, it's literally like, Tommy, come on, what are you doing? It's your aesthetic.
Plus, I because you were so like lore heavy with like I really think that aspect of it
It would be
super
like,
appealing for you.
yeah, you're not wrong. And honestly, I've been saying this for a while to myself. Like, I need to get lost in a story game. Like, there's just this like news drought of Kingdom Hearts right now that is like, I feel dehydrated, bro. I feel malnourished.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dude. Like, the Kingdom Hearts anniversary came and went, and I didn't really expect a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Like, I still think it's too early for that. But like, no news, no nothing. Like, it made me sad.
Sucks.
Like, we got news that there's a Android test for the Missing Link game, but like, I'm only interested in Missing Link when it's released. I don't really care about anything else leading up to it, I'll be honest with you.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You finally learned how insane Stitch is as a summon? Yeah, Stitch is a good summon in Kingdom Hearts too. A lot of the summons in Kingdom Hearts, chat, like, you don't realize how good they are until you have to play the game at like a really hard difficulty and you like can't beat a fight without that summon. Like, it's just so necessary. Like, every combat option available to you in like the stricter difficulty levels, which is what I find so fun about it. Everyone tells me I would enjoy Dark Souls because I like all the level 1 Kingdom Hearts challenge runs and all that.
Oh.
which
you
is
might
very
then.
much like 2 hits you're dead kind of thing. Like,
Oh, then you'll definitely like Dark Souls.
yeah, like it's like 2 hits you're dead. You have to learn how to dodge. You have to constantly be in Kingdom Hearts. You have to like constantly be in motion. There's like this general rule that like if you go for a combo finisher, like a 3-hit combo finisher, you're committing to the landing lag of like not being allowed to move while that combo finisher is being executed, and you're probably gonna die. Like, so Kingdom Hearts, you just learn to like do like little taps of damage, or like little like you have to stay in motion at all times. It's wild, bro. It's like it's surreal.
So when are you playing Elden Ring?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I guess so, right?
Like
That's another
you're
game.
describing Elden Ring.
Am I really? Because that's literally another game that like so many of my friends are like, Tommy, you need to play this.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
And, like,
just get off my ass and play that, chat.
I have maybe 10 hours in it. Like I'm not I suck at it. So I'm just like I don't
Yeah.
but like it's good. It's fun.
Okay.
And the way you were describing movements and stuff is exactly my experience.
Okay.
Or-
Noted. Okay. Yeah, I gotta give that a look then. Yeah, new sub goal unlocked, says Steph.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I still have a little bit of a backlist of things I owe my community that I want to get to this summer before I promise even more new stuff, but that's definitely food for thought there.
Hey.
I have I need to play Skyrim, I need to play Infinite Fusion. There's a lot of stuff I want and need to do. Have you ever played Skyrim? I know that's like I feel like Skyrim walked so a lot of those other games could run, but at the same time,
Correct.
I know that Skyrim is also just like a clunky game at this point, but it's like one of those like, I don't know, fondly remembered and revisited games, at least I'd like to think anyway.
Yeah, I put hundreds of hours into Skyrim.
Oh god, I
when
put
it
an
came out.
embarrassing amount of time into Skyrim when it came out, Cat. I like,
So good.
oh my god, so many hours. I bought that game a bunch too. Pirated it, played hundreds of hours, finally, and very rarely when I pirate something do I say, yeah, I'm still gonna buy this. I fucking bought it for PC, then I bought it for PS3, then I bought it for PS4, then I bought it for Switch. Like, if I bought a
Oh
new
my God,
system,
yes.
it came with me, dude. I had to play Skyrim. Like, I don't know, I love that game.
Nice. I want to pick it up on PC. Like, I only ever played on PS3.
We're coming full circle too, because I have the vanilla version on PC. I don't have like the special edition, which is like, if you go to mod it, I guess a lot of modders like expect you to have the special edition. And so, yeah, I may or may not be perpetually waiting to buy the special edition to reimburse you on that one, chat. Because I want to do like a mod-heavy playthrough. I don't just want to do like a vanilla version.
Oh, heck yeah.
There's like a bunch of mod packs that just make the game so much fun. I don't know. Skyrim with mods is hilarious.
Yes.
It doesn't need to be funny, but I just mean it's just like a whole different experience than the vanilla game already is.
Exactly.
I'm at the last minute of my sandwich. How about you?
I'm at 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yep. I doubt I'll find another one, but the fact that I found one at all is great.
Is that what
Very
you walked
happy.
with tonight?
I think I have.
Oh, yeah, one Oshawott and one... Okay, yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, one Oshawott, one Horsey, and then the Indeedee.
Oh, wait, I walked with 4.
Oh, right, you got 2
Okay.
Dreadnought, right?
I did.
Nice.
Not a bad haul.
Not at
I'll
all.
take it. I'll take it.
Especially going from one Dreadnought you wanted forever.
I know, yeah. It's like, okay, I finally have a
Thank
backup now,
you.
too.
Yeah.
I gotta go grab... What's the little form called again? Choodle? Is that it?
Yeah.
He looks so funny, bro. Like, I don't hate the design, but that's one of the ones that I look at and I'm like, you're a straight up toon, and like, the others just don't look like that. Like,
Yeah. Truly a cartoon looking Pokemon.
And then there's, Carcole, and then there's another one, the middle form. Those look like Banjo-Kazooie characters to me. Like, the one that's like a minecart with eyes, bro. That is like a fucking Banjo-Kazooie character.
That's such a good description.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, that is exactly what I think of. Like, that looks like an NPC I would see in Banjo-Kazooie.
That's amazing.
It's just like 2 very, like, toony Pokemon in the Galar region.
Yes.
Oh my god, like says, I thought Nickit was a furry OC someone had because you didn't play Gen 8. That's fair. That's fair.
I love that.
It does have like very like Fox Persona vibes to it.
It does. Like the deep circles around the eyes.
Yeah.
The tail. Yeah.
Yeah, the tail is very like love it or hate it, I think, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And then the I don't know about the evolution. I wasn't a fan of it.
No, I that's where I feel like they dropped the ball. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't like the direction they took it.
Mm-mm. Me either. I think it bleh. I think they just should have made it a even like bigger, cuter version of what they
Yeah,
had.
I kind of agree,
Yeah.
honestly. You love Thievul? Yeah, chat loves Thievul. We're spitting a hot take right now with Cat.
Whoa.
Yeah. It does have
Sorry,
the Robin Hood
chat.
thieving vibes. I did pick up on that. I liked that.
Mhm, that's true.
I'm gonna record what I'm gonna hope was not resetting over a shiny and look at that later and cry myself to sleep.
No, I beg.
Right? Oh my god.
All right, that's it for my sandwich.
All right, yeah, that is it for mine too. So we're gonna call it here, chat, because Tommy Fox and Blaqkcat have work in the morning.
Those boomers with jobs.
Boomer responsibilities, right? I know. Freaking taxes
up.
filed, return to
Yeah.
work,
Ugh, can't stay up till 3 a.m. and get up at 7. Like
right? I
used
know.
to.
Oh my god, bro, that was like there was like that brief like. The window of time, like the VR chat hangouts, the late night, like fuck my internal clock vibes, like end of an
Yeah.
era, end of a fucking era. But we definitely have to hang in VR again soon.
Yes, please.
Always,
It's been a minute.
dude. It has, right? It actually has.
Mhm.
But oh my gosh, let's find someone to raid. Kat, thank you so much for being here. This was a freaking blast. I loved hanging with you tonight.
Thank you for having me, and happy anniversary again.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, and I am also looking forward to playing Among Us with you on Thursday.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be a
That's
blast.
gonna be awesome. But
Woohoo.
chat, let's find someone to raid. Kat, I'm gonna hop out of the call, and I want to like show you some of the stuff like relating to my Sun Moon Nuzlocke. So I'm gonna message you like right after stream.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm like I wanna show you all that. But yeah, chat. Oh my gosh, everyone, say goodnight to Kat. Kat, thank you for being here. And we're gonna see Kat on Thursday for Among Us. All right, everyone.
Yeah.
Don't
Good
go
night,
anywhere.
chat.
Yeah, good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
Tommy.
thank you so much for being here, Kat. I really appreciate it.
Thanks again for having me.
Oh yeah, and I'll see you in the near future.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh my gosh, chat. We both walked with a good amount of shinies, considering how the vibes were. Yeah, thank you for the shout out to Kat. Please go give Blaqkcat a follow. Kat streams are so good. The vibes are freaking immaculate. Kat is doing a Soul Link Nuzlocke with her friend Jamie. They do that once a week. They Kat also does like what Kat? I've seen you stream tons of cool stuff. Oh my gosh, like lots of fun games, family friendly vibes. You know, I'm the 18+ streamer. I say I'm unhinged, but I'm like moderately unhinged. Kat's vibes are family friendly, chat, and a very good time. A very, very good time. I see a lot of y'all over there too when I'm lurking. So I know you're a fan, but if you have not gone over there already, please, please, please go give Kat a follow. All right, chat. Let's see. Where can I take you tonight? Where on Twitch are we gonna vibe? Let's head over. Oh, Soda streaming. Let's go say hi to Soda. It's been a while. I haven't been live in like 2 weeks. I'm not counting when I accidentally went live last night and posed in front of a green screen. I'm not counting that stream. That wasn't a stream. That didn't happen. So yes, let's go say hi to Soda. And chat, I will see you on I'll see you on Thursday for we're gonna be doing Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna be doing Kingdom Hearts starting earlier in the day, and then we're also gonna be doing Among Us with my 14 VTuber pals, including Kat and Johnny, who are here with us tonight. Cat was on the stream, of course, and Johnny brought his community on over earlier. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. We're going to say hi to the one, the only 2 a.m. soda. Yeah, the secret stream. Guys, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I really, really appreciate the support. I know that I was not able to update the starter bands. Chat, if you participated in supporting me tonight and you got a vote for your starter, message me in the Discord. I'll be reaching out to everyone too. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. And I really, really look forward to showing you the audience interactive Sun Ultra Moon Nuzlocke that I'll be debuting on Friday with Steph. That is going to be such a good time. I cannot wait to show it to you. So until Thursday for Kingdom Hearts and Among Us and Friday for Pokemon, I'll see you then. Have a good rest of your night, everyone, and let's go say hi to Soda. Bye!